webcam only. That is right. Webcam only right now. Because we are playing Civil Draft on Tabletop Simulator. Hence the thing below this that says Civil Draft on Tabletop Simulator. And so that's going to be delightful. I'm checking to see if I'm allowed to post a link over in the server that I am. All right, cool. So I can indeed post a link to this. Who knows what's going to happen? Probably nothing. Copy link. And I'm going to shamelessly go over here. Gonna stumble through learning the TCG and TT Tabletop Simulator. If anyone wanted to watch. At Paul Fly. The message. All right. Let's see how that goes. I am not holding my breath because I can't, because I'm a little sick and I might die. Just because I'm finally over the worst of it, though. That's kind of the key thing. That's the important part.
That is the important part, man.
Yeah. So to anybody that might be watching or will be watching or any variation of enjoyment of this stream, you just heard a fun voice. That is Zeta. One of my friends for how long? Feels like it's been a decade now.
It's been a decade.
It's been a decade. So, statistically, there's at least some of you that this friendship is older than you are. So, take that, small child.
Hey, small childs can't wear as cool a hat as you have right now.
True. You gotta dress for success, all right? And that's what this helmet is for. If you're gonna be in the civil draft with an engineering thing, you gotta be in the civil draft with the engineering thing, all right? Where you gotta
look the look.
You gotta look the look. You gotta walk the walk. And I got the beard, which is an accidental cosplay. If all I had was a high vis and like a white t-shirt, I mean, I would be full on cosplay right now. It would be delightful. I just got to make sure that that's over there. Anyways, so I'm going to click that is a weird looking button. I wish I could show it. The Elgato is just like losing its mind right now. All right. Not that button. That button. Yay, that button. But yeah, this is, by the way, if you're watching, make sure to go subscribe to Real Civil Engineer. Let me find that real quick. I probably should have done that before stream. As you can tell, we're real professional here.
Not a sponsor
Real
of the show.
Civil. He isn't, but they were very nice enough to let me do a thing. So I'm going to very, very much make sure that I give credit where credit is due. And do. All right, here, just go here. Copy link. Just go here. Follow that channel, and then just go do all the other stuff attributed off to that channel. It's a good channel, I promise. But anyways, so I told Zeta here, not to look into the game at all. I'm like, I will tell you the information that you need to download it right beforehand, but otherwise, don't be looking up no tips, no tricks. Don't be looking up the cards. I have been watching some unboxing, but I have not been reading card information or anything like that. So I've just been looking for the shiny hollows on stream. So we are both going in blind to this. So whoever's watching this in the future, you'll know what it's like for two board game loving idiots to play your game for the first time.
Just first 15 minutes is learning the game.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I gotta see. And see, that's the fun thing. I can't tell which side you're on. I guess that you are on like this side of the table, like, yes. But like over here, I gotta figure out how to play this game again. Because I see your name right here, right? Mm-hmm. Your name's right here. So is my name right here?
No, you need to assign a color to yourself. Usually that makes you
change team. Player. No, I'm going to change color to I'm yellow. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. So I'm yellow and you're blue. Those are the official colors of the game, by the way, yellow and blue. Very, very engineering based colors here. But yeah. So I have no idea what's going on. How do we play this? I half of this is just figuring out half of this is just figuring out the controls of Tabletop Simulator. If you have any, if you get this game and you have any questions on it, go to the link in the YouTube, follow the YouTube, and then it's in the Discord. There's a channel in there that you can be like, hey, I've broken something, how do I fix it? And they'll fix it for you. Just kidding. They will tell you why you have messed up or misinterpreted a rule and help you out. But yeah, I mean, just looking at it, this is a card game. Is this up your alley already? Because like I know you've been getting into some Magic recently. So like I assume you're just like, oh, that's got that good itch.
I love board games. I love card games, and I've already seen that there's variants that are funny.
He was super awesome. Where he's like, look, there's rares. Like the rarity of a card art isn't about the card itself. So it's like. It's like there's variants of cards, but like you can just have commons for a lot of the stuff, and it like just goes vertical with it, and so you can like, it's great. He knew his audience, and so yeah. It's, by the way, that is live on Creo, 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 and if you type in Civil Draft into Creo, there's currently there's two things for sale. It is post. Pre-sale. It is now overstock sale, so supplies are limited, but you can hashtag not sponsored, by the way, but you can get there's starter boxes, which I believe is pretty much what we're going to start with here. If you notice in your back corner over here, in my back corner over here, I think these are the starter decks. There's the Puppy Patty deck, there's the Patty deck and the Matt deck, and those are kind of two starting corners. And that's pretty much all I know about this. But that was from my unboxing, and you can see on YouTube. One of the links are down there, I think, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of in a state of unorganization. But let's crack into this after hemming and hawing for half an hour or 10 minutes. Felt like half an hour. That's how awkward I am. Let's see here. Let's just crack it from the top, baby. Hello, fellow engineers, and welcome to Civil Draft. That was my horrible British impression. You're welcome. If you're seeing this, you're allowed to ban me. If you're British and you see that, you're allowed to ban me. You're just allowed to cancel me full outright. I give you full permission. I've earned it. The official Real Civil Engineer trading card game. Yay. These rules will tell you everything you need to play Civil Draft and become a true fellow engineer. The cards celebrate 5 years of my channel and contain many references to the videos I have created in that time. I hope you enjoy seeing how many references you can spot, and of course, have fun playing and collecting. Peace, love, and here are the rules. So, how to win. Be the first player to place down and build 3 objective cards. All right, so that tells me there's going to be placing cards, and then you actually have to like build them on the fly. So it's not just like the moment it hits the board, it's a done deal. So that's good. Card types, and they all have their own little symbols. Engineers, the main card that can either build objectives or attack other engineers and objectives. Okay, so give and take, liking that.
And this is based off real life, right? So that means like real engineers fight other engineers off to build structures, right?
It's true. It's true. That's good call on that, Zeta. 100%. Like that's why there's engineering firms, right? That's the firm is them in the ring practicing. Okay. That's where the firmness comes from. And so that's why buildings are so big and strong too. So prevents the attack. Items, cards that can help support the engineer cards. Objective, cards that need to be built in order to win the game. All right, so there's a little bit of 3-card synergy there. Materials used to construct your objectives. Location, cards that can be used to make changes to game rules affecting all players. I'm liking this. I like it when you can mess with locations. That's always fun because it keeps the simple-minded architects out. They can't comprehend rule changes.
Read the next
Architects used against other players.
Yes. You called it.
I mean, you don't follow his channel, which by the way you should, but like it's a running gag that architects are just like the embodiment of everything anti. Like they're just like architects. No, get over there. We just like those people, engineers.
Yeah, give me context, man. Like whenever I see any of these cards.
All of these cards are just like you're just gonna have to appreciate them as they are, and hopefully this gets you into the channel too. It's a very good channel. It's delightful. And as an American, they have a RCD. He has a British accent. It's great. Everything sounds more educational. So when he's making his knob jokes, it's twice as educational. It's great.
Doctor Who. Everything's educational.
Yeah. Doctor Who, the documentary, tells me that everything is wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey. Exactly. And it's a documentary because it's spoken in the Lord's English. I understand that. Your deck with an E. YouTube captions. I don't get that joke. With an E, YouTube captions. Deck. Because, sometimes it doesn't quite pick it up. Spotted deck. The suggested 25 card deck layout. Okay, so 25 cards in a deck. 3x objectives, 4 engineers, 6 items, 2 locations, 9 materials, and 1 architect, which pains me to say. So I guess my question is, you have engineers which attack other engineers' objectives, but then you have architects which I guess attack the other player directly. We'll find out.
Attacks multiple players directly.
We'll see how it is when we go. But that's kind of what the insinuation is here, and I'm liking it. But Civil Draft is about engineering the perfect deck to defeat your opponents. So feel free to experiment, but remember to win you must build 3 objectives, a minimum of 3 objective cards, and an engineer card capable of building them, including the required materials, or item cards that can substitute materials are required in a deck. So it's like, hey, go up, go down, go left, go right, whatever you want. Just realize if you only have 1 objective in your deck, you literally cannot win.
Yeah. And you don't have enough materials to build it, then again, you cannot win. Minimum.
Yep. Let me pop into a holes here real quick. Doing a little bit more talking than I thought. I thought I was ready, but apparently it's not as ready as I thought.
Let me know if you need a break. I can speak a little bit.
Yeah, if you want to read card rarities real quick.
Yeah, card rarities. Common, uncommon, rare, and blueprint. It is recommended to have a similar number of rare plus cards as your opponent. So it sounds like we get to choose our cards. Is this a drafting environment? If a player's hands. If a player is holding more than 6 cards at the end of their turn, they must discard cards of their choice until they have no more than 6 cards in their hand. Starting the game. Both players shuffle their decks, draw 6 cards, a game of eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch an architect by their toe, is played to determine who goes first, or flip a coin. The problem is we don't know an architect.
I mean, that's true. I think there's some coins here in the middle, though. Yeah, there's some coins here in the middle of the table in the play area. So they got us covered. They got us covered. Too bad you can't play eeny, miny, miny, mo, catch a coin, or flip an architect. I feel like that would also be an acceptable variant. Whoever flips the first architect gets to go first. They didn't put that in the rules for legal reasons, but we all know. We all know.
Oh man, this is magic rules. Combat, tapping, discarding. All right. Turn order. Draw a card. In any order, optional. Place engineer, objective, location cards into play. Use or attach item cards to engineers. Use architect cards. Place material cards onto objective cards. Number 3, use engineer cards to perform an action, an attack, or build. And upkeep. Tap and untap any engineer cards as required. Interesting.
All right, so that's kind of interesting because there's an untap phase at the end. Then
At the end step, yeah.
So draw one. Just to kind of rephrase. Draw one card in any order, which means it sounds like do as many of these as you want during this phase.
Yep.
Which is great. I love those. Magic is very rigid about that sort of thing, so it's nice to just be like, you want to attack now? Attack now. Or, well, I guess attack and build are later, but like, if you don't place your lands at the right time in Magic, you get punished for it. It's like, that's not as fun. Like, that's not. But, yeah, if you just want to keep reading, sorry,
Yeah, no problem. Combat. Engineers can be used both to attack other engineers and objectives, and to defend the objectives. An objective can only be attacked if no defending engineers are in play. See objective section for more details. To launch a successful attack, the attacking engineer's combined attack stat must be equal to or larger than the health stat of an opponent's engineer/objective it is attacking. A coin flip is required to determine if the attack is successful when attacking an objective, but not required when attacking engineers. The attacking engineer card misses one turn after launching an attack, whether it is successful or not. So it's like Yu-Gi-Oh rules then. All right, tapping. When an engineer is required to miss a turn, it is considered tap. While tap, the player cannot use that engineer to perform an action. Attacking. Tap for one turn. Rotate 90 degrees. Building an objective. Tap for 2 turns. Rotate 180 and turning 90 degrees during each turn.
All right. Oh. So when an engineer is required to miss a turn, it is considered tapped. All right, so tap, untap, as required. So I guess that's just kind of a nomenclature, but like really in the upkeep, sounds like you're untapping things.
You're rotating. You're rotating back.
You're rotating back.
Yeah, and whenever it's facing frontward, you can do your actions again.
Yeah,
which is attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right, discarding. Once a card is used, faints. It ends up in the discard pile, except for used architects. So used architects are dead. Everyone else is just fainted. When there are no remaining cards in a player's deck, the discard pile is shuffled and used to draw cards from the remainder of the game. This process can repeat as many times as necessary to complete the game.
All right. That's cool. So there's not like you've done this, you screwed up forever. Like it's just like, yeah, just wait. It'll cycle back through for you.
Yeah, it sounds like architect cards is like a one-time use, gone forever, exiled kind of thing. But everything else, they actually get to a discard pile, and then you can reuse them back into your deck.
Yeah, which kind of makes sense, and that kind of lends into the architects must be for attacking players and messing up with players, rather than affecting like board state as a self.
Well, let's actually look at one of these architects.
Yeah, let's get in there. I think it's one of these red cards in the bottom corners over here.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
So like the incident, which the incident didn't happen. But why,
We don't talk about the incident.
while we're talking about the cards, real quick, if you look at the bottom center, that's the artist.
Oh, that's real cool.
And if you look on the back of the boxes, I'm gonna bring this up real quick. If you look on the back of the boxes, it's backwards on stream, but like each booster box has all the artists on the back of the box, which is a really great feature.
That's a great call out.
Yeah.
You gotta always appreciate your artists, man. I'm just loving the real civil architect over here, Kikaku. All towards Kikaku.
It's all according to Kikaku. Did you know that Kikaku means plan?
Oh no.
But anyways, one opposing player. So you can play with multiple people if you wanted to play like EDH style, like 1v1v1v1. Like you might sounds like you could play 2v2. But one opposing player must discard their entire hand and redraw 6 cards into their hand. Oh yeah, so it messes with the other person. Like everything else is about attacking board state, but the architects are like no. I'm messing with the meta of the game right now.
Yep. So one-time use, super meta change.
Architect Slayer is an architect? Interesting that the Architect Slayer is an architect. Reflect any architect card back at the player who played it. Oh.
No, I love that irony, right? The only way an engineer can fight an architect is become what they hate the most. An architect. That slays architects.
he must become what he hates. Engineer man.
All right.
Let's go back to the rules, but it does give a little bit more context there. Also, I've taken a second cough drop, so hopefully that's really just gonna soothe the throat.
True.
Objective cards. The main focus of the game is to get your 3 objectives built before the other player. Do this, and you win the game. Objectives can be built only once the requirements are met. Requirement 1. The build stat is satisfied by the engineer cards attempting to build it. You can combine multiple engineers and their build stats to build an objective. All the required material cards are placed below the objective card. These may be placed in standby even if there's not enough to build the objective, but cannot be moved once placed. So you can start throwing in resources early, but once you commit them to a stack, they're committed. Now that's moving around. I assume there's probably some architect or whatever way to do it, but once you lock them in, and you only get 9 of them by default, so once you put them in, they're in. Once both quotas are met, the player can attempt to build the objective with a coin flip to determine if you are successful. If you are successful, the engineer card should be placed on top of the objective and miss 2 turns. Sorry, I died a little bit. Construction takes time after all. They may not be attacked while rebuilding. If you are not successful, the engineer cards do not miss a turn. Whether you succeed or not, the materials are discarded. Oh, did you? That's a thing. So the moment you make a coin flip, basically the materials are to activate the coin flip. So whether or not you succeed on the coin flip, if you burn the materials, that's brutal.
It is brutal. That's a 50-50 right there.
Warning: unbuilt objectives can be attacked by other players. Engineers can attack in play objective cards. I think there might be a hyphen there that's missing, by the way. Just as a little wink wink. I'm not quite sure if in play is hyphenated or not. Clip all. As long as the following criteria is met. Objective is not currently... Okay, hold on. Let me restart. I've already got myself confused. Engineers can be attack in play. Engineers can attack in play objective cards as long as the following criteria is met. Objective is not currently being built. No defending engineers in play. The engineer's attack stat is equal to or higher than the health stat of the objective. And a successful coin flip is performed. So if you want to attack somebody, you got to meet a bunch of metrics and then flip a coin. And if the coin gives you a go, you can do it. When successful, the objective card and all attached materials are discarded. Wow.
Yep.
So you can kind of see an example board state here.
I think the important thing to realize from here is that it takes a lot of cards to finish an objective. And then when you do the objective and you fail, your engineers are not tapped, right? So they can defend and try to, probably do another objective if you still have materials. But if you are doing an objective, your other two objective cards, if you have them or multiple, are open for attack because you don't have engineers to defend you. It has to be untapped, right? Yeah. So you kind of have to focus between attacking and defending and then doing your objectives.
And the engineer cannot be committed to defending an objective. The engineer has to be floating at that point, right?
Correct. Yeah. When an untapped engineer means they're defending any objective.
But no. So like you can assign an engineer. Where's the?
Are you? Engineer?
Plays objective cards.
If you look at combat, it talks about engineers can be both used to attack other engineers and objectives and to defend objectives. An objective can only be attacked if no defending engineers are in play. See objective cards. And then in objective cards, objectives is not currently being built. No defending engineers in play. So it's just an engineer that's not doing anything is a defending engineer.
Okay, it's automatically defending. Got it.
Correct.
Okay.
Right? So you have to have all tapped engineers or no engineers for the enemies to attack any of your objectives.
Yeah. And then which case, so like if you have two engineers and they have one defending and one objective, you can send one engineer to attack their engineer. You both get tapped, right?
No, yours gets tapped for attacking, so it misses a turn. But the other is just out in the open. But if they usually you only attack to kill it, so then that engineer will die.
Yeah, but then you could follow up with your second engineer and hit him with that 1-2 combo because you can have multiple attacks in the attack phase.
Yeah, it sounds like you could combine engineer attacks to finish off an objective or to finish off an engineer.
Yeah. All right, cool. Engineering cards.
This is the first time I'm learning about civil engineering. It's a, fight club.
It is, yeah. Especially here in the States. It's cutthroat. There's a reason why a lot of universities have physical fitness requirements, even though a lot of their majors are just desk jobs, is because of majors like civil engineering, where I mean, I'm a computer scientist, so I didn't have to do that. I'm a programmer.
All our battles are virtual.
But the absolute chads of civil engineers walking down the halls and everything got all hushed and quiet, we knew. We knew.
All right. Material cards. These are the used to build the objective. These are crucial to have in your deck, as you cannot build an objective without the required materials. You cannot win without building objectives. So really, it sounds like they're energy cards, they're land cards, they're just the required cards that you have to draw.
Land, mana, energy.
Yep.
They are the basic tokens of the workforce. Yeah.
Yep.
Location cards. These are cards that can affect the rules of the game for every player. These cards will always be in play unless either a location is played to replace it or an architect is used to remove it. These cards affect everyone playing the game, including the player who played the card every single round, unless stated otherwise.
This is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Field card. You can only have one in play, and others can play and replace it.
Okay. I was thinking like Flux. Flux has rule cards on the
Yes.
go. I love
Yeah.
Flux. It's one of my like top 5 games of all time. But like people do not like playing Flux. Holy cow! You bring Flux to a
Really?
party and they will kick you out.
What?
Your normal person does not like rules. They already have a hard enough time learning rules. So when rules are changing every turn, it's too much. It is too much.
I think you're just not finding the right people. The right people are chaotic, and they'd be like, "What?"
Yes.
Sure,
Yeah. No.
let's do it.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm saying the average person, that's too much. All right. Architect cards.
no.
The most destructive cards in the whole game. They will often make an engineer's life terrible, just like in real life. Architect cards can be played at any time during your turn. Your turn. So they are sorceries, to borrow a term from Magic. Once these cards are used, they are permanently discarded. So put them in a separate discard pile. Makes sense.
Right.
You don't want discards in your life. You don't want architects in your life more than once. You know, like even if they help you, you're just like, okay, we get it. We get it. Shoo. I appreciate the thing you did for me, but shoo. Item cards. These can make or break a deck. They can make or break a deck. They can attach to engineers to make them stronger and more useful. Once used, it must be discarded. An engineer can hold up to 2 items at once. You cannot swap items between engineers, but you can discard an item during your turn and apply another item from your hand to the engineer. All right. So basically, if you go ahead.
I think the wording is a little off about like once you play it, it's discarded. I'm assuming it's saying attach it to the engineer until
No.
the engineer
It
dies.
says once used, it must be discarded. So I'm guessing it's like an artifact that you attach to an engineer, but then once you tap it to activate it, it gets discarded.
Oh, it's just a one-time use.
That's
You can just hold on to it for the engineer until it's used.
So I'm looking at Cow Gang. Plus 10 attack and plus 2 build. My guess is it's not a permanent plus 10 attack and plus 2 build. It's something's happening. I'm going to go ahead and activate Cow Gang. So if your engineer is getting attacked by their engineer, and like let's say they're only like beating you by 5 attack, you can summon the Cow Gang that's already attached to your engineer. By the way, I don't think it's not an instant sorcery. But you can activate it at instant speed, give yourself that plus 10 attack, and then overcome their engineer. Is the vibe
really,
I'm getting.
In Magic terms, it's basically an artifact you play, and you have to sacrifice it to use the effect. But
sacrifice.
apparently, though, you can only apply it to the engineer you attach it to.
Right.
So it's almost like Pokemon and berries.
I'm here for it.
For sure. Awesome. All right. That's good that we're reading these cards to kind of get a sense of them. Let's read an objective card. Is that?
That's going to be your green cards. So I have Fish Arch Bridge.
Okay. Requires 1, 2, 0, 4.
That's 1 wood, 2. I don't know what that card in the middle is. I guess that is 2 steel, and then 0 bricks. Or that's concrete. Cinder blocks here in the States.
And then you need 4 power of an engineer.
Yeah. Which is going to be your yellow cards to the left.
Okay. But
And
then
so
I'm looking at an engineer, the Beevils, and they say something about a 30 build, but what's the 1 for? That's the attack, correct?
30 build. No, I think it's 30 attack, 1 build. Let's go back over to the help sheet real quick. This tells us, yeah. Okay, so build is the hexagon number. So you match hexagons, and then attack, which is the jackhammer, goes to health.
Got it. Makes total sense. Because engineers need the jackhammer to attack people.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. I think the last.
This says there's something about specialty. Each engineer has a specific material specialty, allowing 1 less material to be used when building objectives with that engineer. Okay.
That's nice. Oh, you know what's dumb? We didn't read engineer cards. That's why I was so confused.
That's on us. That's fine. But yeah, so if you look at Matt, 69 health, nice. He has 30 attack, 69 health, 1 build power, but he has concrete.
Nice.
So he loves bricks. And who doesn't like bricks? Patty is steel, but not wood. Interesting. Subterfuge is afoot. The fact that Patty, holding a stick, has a proclivity to steel and not lumber.
It's one hardy dog.
Patty is RCE's dog, if that's not obvious.
All right.
Also, kind of like the channel mascot. It's a complicated relationship.
Very cute. Wait, why is it complicated?
It's not.
All right, quick question.
Nah.
How do we build our decks then? Is it randomized? Do we get to choose? Is it
so I think what we do is we go with the starter deck. So if you go on to Creo right now, there is starter boxes, and each starter box comes with 2 pre-built decks. It comes with a Patty deck, and it comes with a Matt deck. You are on this side. I guess you have I guess it's a beaver deck.
I am the beaver.
So I'm gonna bust out the box real quick, and I'm gonna open up my webcam real quick, just so people can see what I'm talking about. And you can be one of those people. Yeah. It has a rules booklet in it. The text is just a tiny bit small for my tastes, but the material is top notch. Which is a lot, because so many card decks just like give crappy things nowadays. But it has a red engineer pail, and it already has 2 booster packs with it. So you can already have a chance at like having some fun customizations right out the deck, and some fun of opening packs, which, let's be honest, everyone that plays card games, opening packs is crack.
Yes. Indeed.
So these are the 2 defaults that come with it. You have the Patty deck, and you have the Matt deck.
Who is Doris?
It says it on there. It's his first love or something.
That got away.
There's something there that there's a reference to the channel I am not getting.
All right.
So oh man, I'm dying. I did add some more sound foam to my whole setup here, so I'm real proud about that. So it's slightly less echoey. It's all up here in front of me, and like I can actually tell a little bit of a difference, because not as much of my sound is echoing off the wall in front of me. It's always weird when you add soundproofing to things, where it's just like, oh, I can immediately tell. This is interesting. Now, do you have 25 cards down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I counted them. There's a
10.
stack of materials. If you hover over it, it should be 3 of each.
Oh, okay. Now let's see if I can
And
figure
you
out.
should highlight your deck. So highlight all of it.
Highlight all of it.
Yeah. So drag and click.
Flip the cards. And
Drag and click like that.
then. All right. What do I need to?
Click and drag so you can highlight all the cards.
Well, oh, they were already highlighted.
Cool. You flip them with F, and
Yep.
then you grab one card and you shake it, and that shuffles it.
Beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. All right. So, oh wait, no. Can I control Z? Can I undo?
Oh no! Why? Why did you do?
All right, hold on. We're rolling the game state back because we already have them on the table. We didn't even have to do that.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's I don't know if I can ping or not, but see this right here? There's a deck right there of 25 already.
Gosh, shuffle it then. Oh my goodness, this whole time. All right.
Oh, look at this. And it's not, hey, just by the way, just the tabletop simulator thing of this is also very impressive because like it has zones.
For sure.
All right, so starting the game, each player's draw 6 cards. I'm going to shuffle this a bit more because I don't trust it.
Oh, that's really nice. If you zoom in to the bottom right of the board, there is TTS shortcuts.
Oh yeah, mine's right here. All right, so I have my hand. If I flip these, do you see them?
No, they're blank because the hand always
the hand's always hidden. Got it.
Yes.
Right.
Unless you purposely reveal it. So
no, because you are my guest and I appreciate you helping me, I will let you flip the coin and I'll let you call it.
All right, I say tails. Oh, I don't know if that's heads or tails.
I don't know if that's heads or tails either.
It's dog or civil engineer. I call dog. Oh no.
All right.
Roll.
All right. I'm gonna say heads. I'm gonna say heads is RCE because that makes sense to me. Like he's the head and Patty has a tail.
All right.
So you called tails first and got Patty. So you can go first if you want to. I don't know if
good.
Or no, you can choose if you want to go first or not. Because like in Magic, my gut tells me there's going to be a little bit of wiggling on if you actually want to go first or not.
You always want to go first in Magic, usually. It really depends on the type of deck, but the consensus is you want to go first. It's why you don't draw on your first turn. But luckily, this is Civil Engineer. And
you
I
draw
don't
one.
have a mulligan.
And you draw one to start with, so
I did. I'm pretty much screwed. All right. I'm gonna just lay down some very nice materials. Right?
No, you I think you play objectives and engineers and you attach materials to objectives. So you can't just
can't.
Yeah, so you can just store all your materials up in your hand for the entire time and then all at once just vomit them down.
Well, take this. Architect, the incident.
Oh no.
One opposing player must discard their entire hand and draw 6 cards into their hand. We don't talk about the incident.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I see how it be. I see how it be.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Yes. You fell into my trap. Psst, I don't know how to end the turn. Do you just want? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. I also don't know how to
Okay.
turn on here. Just,
All right.
just
I
go.
think we just need to be epic and like, I succeed my turn.
Nah, engineer, I succeed my turn.
Kaiba has declared a civil draft. Cam was great. I gotta see now. I'm making funny thing. I can't know. Civil draft.
That's literally should be the motto for the game. It's time to build.
I'm here for it. It's
for it,
time to build. All right. So first off, let me make sure I understand the turn order here. So turn order: draw one card in any order. Play whatever you want to.
Yep.
Use whatever architects. Attach things. Do whatever. Then,
Use engineer cards.
use engineer cards to attack or build, and then do tapping. Tap that after you're finished. Just tap it. Make sure. Do we want to say that for phase 2, in any order, you can complete those objectives in any order you want to, but as part of that, like if you want to use architect's cards, you can't use one architect card, do something else, and then use another architect cards. You have to do all your architect cards at once. You see what I'm saying? Zeta, did I lose you? I lost the Zeta.
Yes, you did. I think that's pretty valid. I don't think there's any restrictions when we build our decks, but all the starter decks seem to only have one architect card.
Okay, but let's say place engineer objective location cards into play, right? I can't place one engineer, then attach items, then place a second engineer, and then attach different items. I have to place all. I know you can't. Okay, so we want to say you can. Just like, so long as you do anything in that, like, you can do this one and come back and finish it and back and forth. And okay, I'm down for that. I am down for that.
The restriction is that you can't place one engineer, attach an item, attack, then play another engineer, attach an item.
Yeah. Once you go forward, right? You can't go back. No backsies.
Yes, once you go forward, no backsies.
No backsies.
Once you start attacking, you can't suddenly play architect cards and do all this other stuff.
All right,
you're stuck.
All right. I am down for that. I am 100% down for that. So I'm gonna put out a Fish Arch Bridge. Now there was a way to, like, was it Alt? Yes, if you hold Alt over a card, it blows it up for you.
It's very
I
nice.
placed my Fish Arch Bridge, which I believe is a Hydroneer reference. Materials required: 1 wood, 2 steel, 4 build. I didn't play Matt the Engineer.
Whoa. You gotta read the flavor text. The first
flavor text.
Replacement.
The first
original.
Of the original 5.9 bridge review scoring bridge, built just for the halibut. Okay, but that fish pun could be better. Next, I play my Matt Engineer card. 69 health. 30 attack. Nice. 1 build power. The real civil engineer and creator of the countless memories over the past 5 years of content. It's an affinity for concrete.
I feel like there's a deck in that image.
I know. My objective needs to be down here first. Okay, so everything's played on my back line before moving it into the front line. I'm with you.
I feel that is an overpowered card. Level 69.
It's a very structural card. Let's see here. I'm then placing the Beevils. With 60 health, 30 attack, Timber Road, 1 build power with an affinity for wood. This one's gonna hurt. John Logan, Paul McBeaverwood, George Timberson, and Ringo Dam combined to form this truly legendary band.
I feel like they're missing that Yoko Beaver.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot to draw a card. Whoops.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. I then cede my turn, passing my use engineer and upkeep phases. Now I'm gonna die.
Well, I will also draw a card. And God. Oh my gosh. Oof. Okay. I see what it is, and I will discard a card. End my turn. What is your move, Civil Engineer?
Time out. Why are you discarding a card?
Because I have no engineers or detectives.
Except for you.
Like
But there's no max. But there's no max hand size, is there?
There's a 6 max hand size.
Where
Player's hand. If a player is holding more than 6 cards at the end of their turn, they must discard cards of their choice until they have no more than 6 cards in their hand.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna say next game we're gonna have a house rule where you are allowed to mulligan.
Mulligan?
You are allowed to mulligan. Only if you are missing an engineer.
Yeah, I think
if you are missing objectives, if you're missing resources, if you're missing architects, if you're missing anything else. But only because like engineers are like the key of the game, right?
I think so. They're the backbone of objectives.
Yeah. But we'll figure that out when we get to the next one after we finish this match. All right. Thank you for succeeding your turn, Zeta Charger. I draw 1 card. What time is it? It's 8:20. I can still be loud and obnoxious. Great. I have drawn a blank. I'm not saying it because I'm not exposing my hand. Even though I want to read it out loud. I also cede my turn.
Wow. Well, sir, thank you for being so cordial. Let me draw a card. Yes! I have my ultimate card in hand. That matches Civil Engineer's prowess. Engineer.
No.
20 damn.
Oh, you're cutting out a little bit, buddy.
It's 20 damn with 2 build power. Hard hats and high visibility jackets are mandatory for beavers, though incidents are still likely to occur. With a specialty in wood.
But not those incidents. We don't talk about that incident. That never happened.
Now, activate my special card, the Cow Gang, giving my beaver 10 extra. Oh my goodness, this does not attach. Do I? Can I? How did? Nope. It does not want to go there.
Maybe we misunderstood. Maybe it doesn't attach. Location.
It says you can put it.
They attach to engineers to make them stronger and more useful. Once used, it must be discarded. An engineer can hold up to 2 items at once. You can. All right. Let's just say don't play it until you're like going to use it that turn.
I thought it attached, and you just leave it alone until it activates. Right?
I thought so too. Let's just They can attach to engineers to make them stronger and more useful. Once used, it must be discarded. So, like, the rules as written say that you can just like play them, but the board does not seem to support that. Can you try play? Like, do you have a zone here behind your hand that you could like place it?
Not really. That's just my full hand. But I could just let me just place it here for now because I'm gonna just activate it.
No.
Make it simple. If you see a cow, then you are bait of cow gang. Oh wait, no, he's only 20 attack. He can't destroy any engineer. He's useless. No.
Yeah, I don't know if damage is permanent either.
I don't think so. You just need enough attack altogether.
Attacking
so you need
engineers combined attack must be equal or larger than the health stat. The combined opponents is attacking. Okay, so it's just a matter of like
combo.
Damage is not carried across turns. It is just like you have to overwhelm the attack to do it, and then you can carry forward.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
That ends my turn. Go ahead.
You fool! You've revealed your cards early. Now I know what I'm dealing with.
Cows. And not just any cows. A gang of cows. Why is the cow a 3-digit looking thing?
Does it look like a cow to you?
No.
Then you're not part of the cow gang.
I
don't know what it's. I don't know what it's from. I don't know what it's from. But if it looks like a cow, you're in the cow gang.
That makes sense.
If you see the cow, people, you're in the cow gang. Just go in the Discord and tell people you're part of the cow gang. They'll love it. I think. I'm not part of the cow gang. I couldn't tell you. My brain is now like, let's see here. I've drawn my card, which meaning that I can now, in any order, do a bunch of things aside from attacking. Therefore, I play my Gold Dam card.
Oh, no.
Gold Dam, 80 health, 2 wood, 1 concrete for 2 build points. Hours of digging, panning, and smelting wood in the ultimate pun. Gold. Damn it, it was a lot of work.
And a lot of money.
Yes. Let's see, turn order uses... I wonder if turns activate like a phase rather than actual turn. Like, and that could be a variant we can explore after this first round. But instead of me drawing 1 card, then placing, then using, then upkeeping, I draw 1, you draw 1. I in any order place, you in any order place. I then use engineers, you use engineers. I then upkeep.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think we can do that.
We'll try it. We'll see what happens. I think the intention is 1 person does the turn from top to bottom, hence why it's called turn. But like sometimes it's used interchangeably. We'll see.
Very possible. There is some game that does simultaneous play.
Yeah. Well, or like phase turns, like Power Grid, which is back there on the shelf. You can't see it, but it's back there. Trust me. That does phased turn orders like that, where it's like do this section first, do 2 or 3 actions, move on to the next phase, do 2 or 3 actions.
Yeah. And let's go for it.
But that'll be next game. We got a lot of things to test for next game. All right. So Gold Dam. So I did that. Then what I want to do is I think the goal here is burst damage. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Tesla valve on my engine. Oh, mine attached to the engineer.
Why didn't mine?
I don't know.
Nope. Then
then
what did you do differently?
I held it over until the card turned white, and then I dropped it on top of it directly.
I did too, but it's putting.
Is that not that is an engineer card?
Right? Item and engineer.
Maybe that card is bugged.
No, it's because the beaver doesn't have opposable thumbs.
Oh,
That's the problem. It makes No,
I think that
they
was
had
just
to
bugged.
nerf it. They had to nerf it. It was too.
The beave was too strong.
The beaver is too strong.
We had to bring it down. All right. Let's all right. So I have activated my cards here. Or I've equipped here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this. Can I not like grab the whole stack?
You tap it. No. You just click this. Click the tap.
Untap engineer. Start build. How do I?
Tap it and then you put start build. But you first need to have 2 build, 2 wood, and 1 concrete. So tap your engineer.
Wait. I don't need this item. I want to keep this item in my hand.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, cool. And I'm going to put this wood on this beaver.
Okay.
So both of these are going to attach to my gold dam. Let's see if I put this over here. Yes.
Oh.
And so I put this over here. And I'm going to go ahead and tap my... I'm going to use my Tesla valve. All wood requirements are removed from an objective. So that means that this gold dam no longer has wood. It's only 1 concrete. And my mat, having a concrete affinity for -1 concrete, means that my gold dam is free. Gold damn it. All this talking is really helping, but it's disgusting, and I apologize for everybody that's forced to listen to this. All right, so then I'm building my objective card. Once both quotas are met, do I have at least 2 build power? Yes, I have 2 1-star engineers. Do I have all my materials met? Yes, I have either whimsied it away or achieved it through material compliance.
Now you got to flip the coin. Click the check mark.
All right, flip. So I wanna. Is this still in the stack here? I want to start build. All right, and then I want to flip this. Do I just click the coin?
Right click and say roll.
Roll. Heads. Hot dog. All right. So I think
you got 2 turns.
This construction takes. This may not be attacked while building. So this is now locked down.
Yep.
And it's taking 2 turns, and everything's kind of locked in.
Yep.
I have. These don't untap yet because they just technically tapped this turn.
They do, because you just did your 3rd part of your turn. Use engineer cards to perform an action. Build.
But it says and miss 2 turns.
Exactly. So you're on your upkeep. So you untap once, right? That's why it's on the bottom. The
engineer card should be placed on top of the objective and miss 2 turns. But it hasn't missed a turn yet.
Yeah.
I think missing the 2 turns is a thing. You know what I bet? I bet nothing taps until step 4 upkeep. So you just kind of like know that this thing is supposed to tap in step 4 and then tap it.
Okay. Then that makes more sense. So what you're doing is step 3 is like, I want this engineer to build. Step 4, everyone do their tapping.
Everyone, yes.
Got it.
Now the build still happens in step 3, right? Like that's done deal.
Correct.
Their tap state doesn't change until the end of the thing. And I think that's more of it, like, yeah. So I think if tap it, when you use it, just to prevent yourself from accidentally doing whatever. But just know what you tapped this turn. Things don't untap the same turn they got tapped. Just know that.
Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like they could have put the upkeep just on the top of the phase, and it made sense.
Untap is traditionally put at the start of the phase with your draw card. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right,
but that's fine. So yeah, it is your turn.
Draw card. Oh my! I cede my turn because I love to see you build. Continue, sir.
Sorry, I'm still here. I was strategically blowing my nose. It's all part of the strategy. All right. Nope. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. So, draw my card. I have drawn my card. Placing cards. I place my engineer into play. And it, for some reason, it goes over there. All right, there we go. 50 damage, or 50 health, Patty. 20 damage. So it seems like a lot of engineers are just like, do half my health.
Yeah, they're a little buffy.
Do half my health. Matt is a little interesting because he doesn't do 34, 35 damage. He does 30. So technically, Matt, we'll have to see how other high health engineers work, but technically he's inefficient.
No, I think he's very efficient. If you look at my beaver, it has higher health but lower attack. So 30 attack is a decent attack.
But he gets an extra build point.
The build, yes. He's a builder.
Okay. So, and see, Patty's a builder. But Patty has low health, so Patty is easy to take out.
So I think you're right. It's like you could tell if they're a builder with a higher build but lower attack.
Yeah. So some engineers are designed for attacking, some are designed for defending, some are designed for building.
And then I think rarity is just how chunkier they are, right? And sometimes
I mean, rarity tends to be just more rare, better card. Better card tends to be like a beefcake. All right, so I've played that. That's still on the roll. I think what I want to do, this is steel. What I'm going to do is take Patty and attach to the bridge, and then I'm going to play my wood and my steel.
Oh, no.
Patty, having an affinity for steel means that my fish and bridge only needs one wood and one steel in order to complete.
And everyone knows dogs love building fish bridges.
They do. It's in their nature. So then I'm going to start the build. I think is that starting the build's part of this phase, right? No. Check mark is part of phase 3. So I got to play all my cards if I want any more cards played.
Yes. I tried to trick you by letting you start your build earlier.
Darn you, Zeta Charger. You and your anime wiles will be the death of you. To the Shadow Realm to the Architect Zone with the...
no! Anything but the Architect Zone.
Not the Architect Zone, no!
No, they only have one lunch option.
Salad, no dressing.
Oh my god.
I made myself sad. Yeah, okay, I think I'm done with phase 2. I think I'm moving into phase 3. I'm going to attempt to start build. I have consumed my resources. Oh, and it automatically discards them for you. That's delightful.
Yes.
And then I'm going to roll.
Oh,
is that
yes.
hot dog?
Oh man.
Sneaking in them objectives.
All right, and
you know what? In the interest of fairness,
Keep going.
I'm gonna offer on because it's my turn's done. Oh no, wait. I clicked the untap.
Untap. There you go.
And now everything's untapped for this. Now, in the interest of fairness, I want to lend you an olive branch now that I'm like winning and I don't fear you anymore. And totally won't have hubris in this next turn with what I'm doing. So what I want to do, I will let you discard all of your cards and draw 6 new cards, but you cannot play this turn.
What? That's actually a good offer, though. But you know what? I want to play this first game legit.
Legit.
Right? We'll
All right.
get a good feeling how this kind of goes.
All right.
This may be just a faster style game, right? Like a flux, where you shouldn't be playing it slow, right? You should play wild and loose. So let's take a look.
Wild and loose. I like it. Loosey goosey.
John, oh gosh, I should have took your offer. I discard the steel. It's not delicious. Go, civil engineer.
I'm sorry. I draw my card.
The heart of the builder.
The heart of the cards.
It's not with me.
The heart of these cards is a divorced ex that wants the house and the divorce settlement. That's the heart of these cards. He does not like it.
At least I got a beaver.
At least you got a beaver out. That's and the incident. That's the incident. See, you played the architect first. You don't go with you sided with the architects up front, and that's what doomed you. All right. Let's see. What is this? What is that? All right, your turn.
All right.
Oh, no, wait, hold on. I need to untap and then untap. Now it's your turn.
Oh, well, no.
Oh, wait. Now this is finished.
Yeah.
So this comes up here.
Yeah.
And then do these both come over here?
Yes. They come back alive. Yep. They come back alive. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. You have a great board state. All right. Drawn a card. Yes, at long last, I give you the best of cities, the Stair City. Wallace, this card is in play.
That's a location. It's in the middle.
Location.
Oh.
Wallace, this card is in play. Pick an in-play engineer. Double their attack and build stats. If more than one engineer is in play, then pick another engineer and half their attack and build stats and items, and all other in-play engineers are unaffected.
Oh,
the
no.
dystopian living has arrived.
Oh, no.
Effect! No one else but you, Matt.
I mean, I'm losing you a little bit, but it sounds like you're doubling my health and attack.
No. I'm doubling my own beaver's health and attack. Am I having yours?
Oh, no.
Now, this is where I don't know if it works. So if my engineer is doubled, but it has an item that gives it plus 10 for one use, is it technically 60? Or is it 40 plus 10, 50?
My guts tell me and have their attack and build stats, items, and all other in play. Oh, wait, right here. And have their build stats, items, and all other in-play engineers are unaffected. So I think what it is, it's just the base card that is affected. And that's just like, it's like, hey, no, just like, here's this. Don't worry about it.
Now it's time for you to do some math. What's half of 69?
Half of 69 is 35.25 health.
Real engineer answer. No, can't. I tapped my engineer.
No, it's not 30. Yeah. It's 35.5. There we go.
Yes.
I said that and I was like,
With 50 attack, I will attack your mat.
no, you killed Matt. So he is.
Yes!
He gets. I got combated. Engineers can be used to both attack other engineers' objectives and defend objectives. An objective is to launch attack. The attacking engineer's combined attack stat must be equal to or larger than the health stat of the opponent's target. It is attacking. A coin flip is required to determine if the attack is successful when attacking an objective, but not required when attacking engineers. The attacking engineer misses one turn after launching an attack, whether it is successful or not. So your beaver is tapped. My guy gets...
Undo. I had to read the
When a
card
card
again.
is used or faints, it ends up in the discard pile. So my guy gets sent to the discard pile.
No, he doesn't. I misread. It doesn't have to health, though. It has to attack and build. So you're just a weaker engineer, but your engineer...
Did you want to attack the beevils instead? Because that's 60 and that's tied and...
No, I'm at 50, though. Because, like we read,
40.
it doesn't double items. It only doubles the base stats.
If more... And have the... Double their attack and build stats. If more than one engine... Oh, not their health. Okay.
Yep, not their health. Yeah, that's
health.
what I messed up on.
Not
We're
their
good,
health.
though, but yeah. Now it's your turn.
But still, that's half of one. Is it like, does it go to like 0.5? Is it stuck at 1?
I think it's stuck at 0.5, and because 0.5 is useless, you can't really build anything.
Right.
So he's kind of technically at 0.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna say everything is a floor function. No, we're not gonna say everything is a floor function. We're gonna say rules as written, it's just half. It is 0.5.
Yep. 0.5.
You still need to cross over the threshold. It might as well be 0, but it's not 0. It's 0.5.
Exactly.
But
True to board game engineering logic.
Maybe that's a rule set up tweak is round down to the nearest whole number would be my guess. But are you done?
Yes, I said it is your turn.
Curse you, Zeta, attacking my mat card. Surely vengeance will be mine.
Matt's one weakness: cardio. Stare City.
Yes.
We know all civil engineers are buff, but they cannot handle cardio.
They skipped leg day every time. It's all right. Drew my card. What I want. You're that. That's that. That doesn't help me. What is that? I think I hold.
Okay.
And so I am moving on from phase 3 to phase 2 to phase 3, which is now attacking and building. I have nothing I'm going to attack, I don't believe, because that's 80 health, and that is nowhere near 80 health. Mm-hmm. And I have nothing to build. So therefore, I'm moving into my untap phase. Untapping my patty. Completing my fish arch bridge.
Nice.
Having completed 2 of the 3 required objectives in order to take over and destroy the architect zone. And that's my turn.
I shall draw a card. No.
You cat.
Well, guess what? I'm tired of having too much concrete. Now all I have is your turn, engineer.
I'm sorry. He just... Okay. I draw my card. I wonder what this is. What is this?
Yep.
I
This is
play
the one.
my new location. Please discard yours real quick. No, trust me, this helps you. This helps you. This helps you. I activate my new location, the shaft. While in play, everyone draws +1 card at the start of their turn. Whilst this card is in play, player that played this card draws a card when it is played. I draw 1 card.
Oh my goodness! You
And
drew your
accidentally-
whole deck.
And accidentally wonder what's happening here. What
You
is?
drew your whole deck, sir.
Oh no!
Sir,
Oh,
you drew your whole deck.
all right.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
All right, I'm gonna shuffle these. No one saw that.
Just right click and draw.
Well, I'm trying to place it back into like the card zone here, and there's like no more card zone. The card zone has seemingly vanished. Oh, because there's just like okay. All right, so I'm gonna draw 1. What's that say? Okay. What do I want to do? I'm gonna be that guy. I'm sorry. I'm moving on to my build phase.
Oh no.
I place highway interchange, requiring 3 concrete and 3 build power.
Oh no.
I move into the bush tax and place it upon my patty cakes.
No! Anything but a
activate
boost
my
tax.
bush tax and removing all concrete requirements from a thing. Placing my patty onto the concrete highway interchange project. I then move into my beavels to support the patty upon the primary purpose of which they are purposely constructing.
Oh no.
I then move on to my
Start to build.
my attack or my attack and build phase. I decline the attack, but instead I activate my build. I tap my. I roll. Statistically, I should lose this one. I don't somehow. I'm very confused about that. What that? Oh no, I do lose that one. I do lose that one.
I thought that was another heads.
I did too. It just went straight up and came back down. That was wild. Losing the build, I do not tap my engineers, but instead maintain my position. No, they stay on the thing because they've been attributed to it.
They don't lose a turn. So
they don't lose a turn, but they stay on the objective, I think, because of like once you add something to an objective, it stays there, right?
Really? I thought.
think.
Let's see. Gonna check the build. Check that with a coin.
Oh no, it only says that for the materials, but not the engineers.
Construction takes time after all. That's it. Okay. If you are not successful, the engineer cards do not miss a turn. Whether you succeed or not, the materials are discarded.
Okay, so it's and it does say that once you have the materials off, then like that. So I guess the engineers come back,
tapped, but they don't miss a turn. So on your start of your turn, they untap.
They don't tap at the end.
Tap.
Yeah.
I think that what confused us is the upkeep with all the untap.
Because they it sounds like they come back here and then like yeah. I agree with that. Cool.
Good try, sir.
All right. At the end of my turn, I untap nothing and cede to you.
I draw a card. Oh my goodness! I think my deck has no objectives at all.
Hey, you draw 2 cards because of the location I gave you, buddy.
Oh, thank goodness! I draw 2 cards, and I play my new engineer, the G-Wagon. Also has 50 health, 20 attack, Rodnado with 2 build.
No.
G-Wagon.
No. You can't.
Yes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have way too many cards.
Do you have any
Okay.
objectives or anything?
No. Let's see. This is 40, right? And this is 20, so that's 60. I will.
No, this isn't doubled anymore because
Oh,
I blew
yeah,
up
it's
the
not
location.
doubled
But it's
anymore.
still
You blew up the
30 if
location.
you want to use the Cal gang.
30.
If you want to call in the
30
gang.
Yes, I will call in the gang, and I will tap my engineers in my tap phase.
Items are discarded on use.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cow gang! Destroy!
You better not. Are you blowing up Patty?
Yes!
No, they might ban you from the server. I'm just letting you know. They might.
Hey, I have to say, I think the beaver is the true mascot.
Ooh. Ooh. The beaver might be the star.
Hey,
I will
you
have
never thought the beaver riding in the G-Wagon along with the cow gang
in the back.
in the back, taking out Patty to the farm.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
He needs a good run. It will distract him from building things.
It's just a wee stretch. Oh no!
I end my turn, engineer.
All right. I draw a card.
Draw two.
Make sure it's only. Oh yeah, draw 2 cards. Okay. What do I got?
Oh shoot. Sorry. I had too many cards in my hand, so just pretend I played this on the G-Wagon.
Okay. I'll let it slide this time, buddy. All right. You may have kicked me, but I am not down to the trigger. No, instead I say, I place my editor bird into my 4th engineer slot.
No!
60 health, 10 attack, 3 magnificent build with a concrete affinity. I hope you see where this is going, heathen. I then summon my concrete onto my highway interchange.
No!
Assigning my engineer Matt and my bird card onto the highway, both with a concrete affinity, lowering the cost from 3 to 1.
Oh no.
I have not built yet. I'm still in phase 2. I then attached my Boosh card to the Beevils.
No! The beavers have too much boosh.
They have too much Boosh.
As
I'm
they
deleting the
say.
person in chat. Goodbye, person. I then what was it? That was tax, so I built that. I don't want to do either of those. Oh wait. Can I still attack your tapped engineers?
Yes. No. Yes. I think so.
No.
Let me read. Where's this?
I don't think it said you can't target them. But they're not considered defending. But I can't attack your objective if you have a defender. So I think it's like it forces you to attack the defender.
I think because this is what I thought originally, where if they're attacked, they're not defending. That means you can attack my objectives right now. But the thing is I have no objectives, so you can't do anything. It's what I thought. But let's read the rules again.
I think it's considered, you know how like in Magic you can't attack the player unless you have either flying or like something to like go over top of the creatures, or like a card that says like attack the player directly, right? So it's kind of like you have to attack the defending creatures. I think it's kind of like that, but I can choose to attack your objective, or I can choose to attack your defenders. Or your engineers. But if your engineers are up and awake, I have to attack them first, is what I believe the order of operations are.
Could be. There's not a clear clarification of frequently asked questions in this rulebook.
Yeah. I'm Do you agree to that? Like, I can attack your engineer if it's tapped. I can target it, but I can ignore it if it's tapped.
Sure. There is no rule that I see that counters that argument.
All right. I'm attacking specifically your engineer,
Ah!
specifically your G-Wagon.
Oh, not the cuddly.
I am booshing to give my Beevils with 30 attack, an extra 30 attack. So I'm flipping the coin here. Roll. It's not dead yet. I gotta. Is that heads? That's heads. I have successfully killed your G-Wagon.
Oh shoot! You have to flip for just engineers.
You have to. Oh no! You're right. That's just a health check.
That
flips on the objectives. You're right.
Objectives. Right. Okay. Yeah. That's how I killed yours.
Yeah.
I mean,
this becomes
to the farm.
That's how. And your G-Wagon's going to the shop. Sorry. Not the scrapyard. Not the scrapyard. The shop. It's getting fixed. It's getting fixed. Just a little maintenance, little TLC.
It's what do they say? What do they called it? It's getting a pint to my ride.
It's what?
It's getting a pint to my ride.
Pint my ride. I don't get that. Is it like Pimp My Ride but different?
Sorry. I think I was trying to say what you just said.
Oh, Pimp My Ride. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Anyways. So that taps. Then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to start my build. It uses my attached things. These two things go, and then I'm going to roll this dice and hope that it works. No! This highway does not want to get built. Thankfully, these don't get tapped. But I have revealed my plans, so that is not good. And I think that is turn.
All right. I will draw.
You cut out there, buddy.
Right.
Your mic is just like, his voice is too powerful. I can't contain it in my tiny little microphone receiver.
It's too much. The biggest thing I'm going to do is attack a boosh.
No.
Not only can you shout boosh, I too can shout boosh.
That puts you at a 50 attack, so anything under 50 you can kill.
Oh, no.
Unless you just want to attach it and not use it yet. You're just going to sit on it.
Yep. I'm sitting on it. What else can I do? I will end my turn and discard this bigger city.
I mean, that's a location.
Utopia.
That's a location if you wanted to play it.
Yes, but it's a horrible location. It doubles all health.
Wow. Did you draw 2 cards, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
That's the best I got, engineer. I think the last 3 cards of my deck is my objectives.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm just going to have to ride it out.
How do you have... Oh, because you've already shuffled. All right. Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
Wow. Flipping, drew my 2 cards, flipping. Checking. Useless trash. I mean, wow, what strong cards.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I'm going to end my turn by... There we go.
Did you draw 2 cards?
I did.
Oh, wow.
I think. Yes, I did.
All right. Then I will also draw 2 cards. Aha! I play Log Papa. Another beaver with 30 attack, working wood. 1 build. If a beaver isn't working their wood for the good of the colony, is it even a beaver?
Oh my.
80. Yes! At long last, I
Oh, no.
tap my double
Oh, no.
divas to defeat the one and only Matt.
Hey, how did you get that little arrow?
Oh, tap.
Tab.
Tap.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
30
Yeah. No,
plus 20 plus 30 is 80.
no! How dare you attack this card right here while using this moon thing I've just learned about? Oh no! I've banished him.
Shoot. I keep forgetting. I should have attached this to my beaver, my other beaver, before I attacked. Will you allow so?
Yeah.
It doesn't
I'm
do
down.
anything.
I'm down for that.
Oh my gosh. Come on. Tap. And Bush goes away. It is now your turn, engineer.
You've really set me back. I'm gonna move this over one just to like keep everything. Yeah. Actually, move this over here. Yeah. All right. I draw. Wait, do I only have one card left?
No.
I only have one card left.
Wait,
right.
no way. Really?
Yeah. All right. So I want to pick up all 14, flip them over, give them a shuka shuka, 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 give them a shuka shuka. Place them. Draw one more card. All right. Yes. It's all coming together, and by that I mean nothing has come together. This is. I feel a drought is coming. I'm going to go ahead and, just out of spite, play my engineer card. Boop.
Oh no.
Remove all items from opposing engineers and discard them.
Oh no. Oh, my team, Val, Tesla Val.
No, Tesla valve.
If we use this, we don't need a dam to stop the flow of water.
He tested that and it didn't work, I don't believe. But in reality, it arrests the thing and it uses, if you notice how it see how it kind of looks like it loops back on itself? It uses that loop back to kill its own flow. But it didn't work in the, what was it, City Skylines he was testing water physics in? No, he did it in Timberborn after the water physics update, and he also tested it in City Skylines 2. No, regular City Skylines is part of that. I think it was moderately interesting in City Skylines, but I believe in Timberborn, because everything's on a block grid, except for the water, it just didn't quite work right.
Oh.
But anyways, that's a fun fact about that.
No, science, man. Too bad.
Yeah. But anyways, it's your turn, buddy.
All right. Draw a card. Oh, at long last, the Tsunami Defender. 3,000. 1 steel, 2 concrete, 3 build. This magnificent feat of engineering will literally suck up any tsunami thrown at it, protecting any city behind it from certain destruction. Did he actually build this in a game?
And so there was a video he had on City Skylines where he's just like, let's test water physics. And so he built all these cool fun things, and one of them was right up at the beach. He built this giant bulkhead that you can see on the card. And if memory serves, when the way the tsunami is triggered is just outside the edge of the map. It's max water height or whatever. So when it spawns in, it goes whoosh, and it floods into the zone. And when it did that, I want to say it actually prevented the initial onslaught of the water from doing anything to the city.
Oh.
I want to say. But if you notice, the walls only go up behind the city by 6 blocks, right? And so it shot up the valley. The tsunami shot up the valley, came around, and then flooded the city from behind, if memory serves. And it was delightful. It was just the
back shot. I forgot about the back shot, guys.
Yeah, that's one way to say it.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. Yeah, that's what those Chad engineers call it.
Well, I guess I will attach my concrete.
And those aren't quite attached.
My thing doesn't attach. I I'm trying.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, you try it, sir. Engineer, try it. Wait, how's you doing it? See, mine just goes up.
Are you hovering over the white until you get the thick white outline?
Yeah.
Thick white outline, and then just drop it straight onto it.
I think you can only do it. Please help me, sir. Engineer. Thank you. All right. I will end my turn. Now they untap because they missed the turn.
He's gaining on us, chat. And by chat, I mean that one guy from Nigeria trying to sell me things. All right, so I draw two cards.
Is that what happened?
That's what those bots are. Those bots are what they do is like, wow, cool, you deserve life and happiness. And they sell you bot farms in like China or Africa or like Malaysia or whatever to just pump up your viewers. There's a theory in Twitch that you can't become successful unless you buy a bot farm up front to pump artificially inflate your things to trick the algorithm into giving you a better pole position for things. Unfortunately, if your content sucks and your chat isn't the correct kind of active for your viewer count, it becomes very obvious you're botting, and either they'll permanently ban you or people will figure it out, report you, and then they'll permanently ban you. So it's just not worth it. They say that the really big streamers, if they're having a little bit of trouble, will buy a little bit of bots to help them like make the numbers look better for like clout and advertising purposes. But that's unfounded conspiracy theory, so don't believe everything you read on the internet, kids.
Makes sense.
What is this? This is 80 health.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm going to play my engineer again. And then I'm going to play...
Oh, no, the
Cow Gang onto my engineer. I think you see where this is going, Zeta Charger.
Oh, no.
Zeta Charger. I then activate my item for Cow Gang. And attack.
Oh, no. Tap. That's 40. That's 70. That's 80. No.
I attack your beaver, cleaving it in twain, and sending it to the big pond up in Maine, where it will have an absolutely delightful time. And then I end my turn.
Of any real engineer.
Pond upstate in
Vacation.
Maine. Vacation, yes. A small cottage up in Maine. Delightful. Oh no. What do you mean? What do you
easy
mean?
Access to fishing and nature.
What do you mean it doesn't have cell phone access? Oh no.
Oh no.
But your turn.
Alright, I shall play the suspension jewel bridge, made of real jewels, made with steel and precious stones. This bridge received the first ever perfect bridge score. I shall attach a wood, if you could do that for me, sir. And a steel, if you can also do that for me, sir.
You sure you don't want to like... Oh, because you don't have a build power for that anymore.
Yeah, I don't have build power.
Because I'm a jerk. Man, that is a lot of... That's 4 build power for that. I got really lucky on mine. They were like... I mean, that was 4, but 2, 2, 3.
End of my turn, sir.
Combat. This is 1 turn after launching an attack, whether successful or not.
Yep.
Okay.
So this turn they can't do anything, and then they'll untap.
Oh, so that's why the untap is at the end to kind of force them to do the... I would just say, like...
Oh no, you can do it the other way, right? You can have it on the beginning of the upkeep, but say like you miss a turn.
Untap is
right?
only at the end, but like, yeah, untap is only at the end of your step, but tap whenever. Yeah. I'm with you. Only untap at the end. All right, so I draw 2 cards. Beep, boop, boop, boop. 5, 6, 7. Oh no, I have 7. I'm going to attach. Oh no, that doesn't do anything. I'm going to discard this. 3, 4, 5, 6. I end my turn, untapping my engineers. Nope, wrong way. These buttons are backwards. I mean, they're right, but
I shall draw 2 cards.
2. Oh no!
I finally got to my 3rd objective that I cannot play. Oh, there we go. Stonewall Bridge, the first bridge built on the channel, made from stone walls. It was so strong, but age has taken its toll. It has now been graffitified. I shall also play my engineer.
How did I read that it was also graffitified, even though that was the same typo that we both read, and it's just graffitied? like I've read ahead of you in my head. I'm like, that says graffitified. We're cooked. Anyways.
It was hilarious. Editor Schmeichel, the first and longest standing editor. It's amazing how effective 4 walls and a locked door can be.
3 builds. Holy cow, that's a lot of build.
Yeah. Now watch me work as I is it concrete? No, I need steel. Oh, I don't have steel.
This one has a concrete affinity, and you also have a wood affinity. So,
well, yeah, I will. Oh, you need to attach it. Attach both engineers so they don't die. And I shall flip the coin.
that's okay. Oh,
That's you, doggy. Well, that totally worked. And I end my turn.
All right. I, Shashel, draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Revealing them in my hand for those in chat. Seeing my opportunity. Dun, dun, dun. I move my editor bird onto the highway interchange project. I think that adds up, yes. I then move 2 concretes onto the highway interchange project. Bird with an affinity for concrete completes the 3rd requirement. Does he have 3? He has 3. Also fulfilling the build requirement. Making sure that none of my other cards are necessary. Yes. Leaving my 2 engineers on defense. I then move into my attack and build phase. Leaving the Beevils and Matt up for defense, I move swiftly into attacking. Skipping attacking, moving into the build phase. So I start my build. And I roll, looking for head. And failing again! Oh my god. My luck went on for too long. I needed to be hubris. It didn't feel like I got a very good flip on it. I'm kind of disappointed by that. But my engineer comes back into play. What's the hotkey for like auto? Oh, it just automatically does it for me. Neat. And then I end my turn.
I am shuffling my discard pile. Thank you for your kindness, engineer, and not attacking my editor and beaver.
Yeah, I want the game to stay interesting, man. I want us both to have a chance.
Oh, 2 cards. Oh my gosh, this is indefensibly, dude. I think my whole deck is about building. I cannot attack anyone.
Oh, maybe that's the key to the beaver deck is that it's like more of a defensive, like buildy thing, and this is more of a no, because this isn't exactly an attack deck. Like,
I don't know. Well, either way, I will add a boost tax to my beaver. Oh, come on. To my beaver. And attach it to here.
oh, what's that do?
Defeating the purpose of concrete. And then my beaver reduces wood by 1. And I attach a wood. So it's 2 wood and 0 concrete. And then I attach my editor-in-chief. So then it can have more than 2 build. And so I think you need to add it all for me.
I'm doing that before you, buddy. I wonder if that. I know, it's just over there. You're using it, right? Like,
Yep.
over there.
I flipped the coin.
Oh, how do you flip it in the air like that?
You gotta keep pressing R.
R's flip?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, R. Because everyone know R for flip. Oh, R for roll. Patty, you got too flashy.
No.
You got too flashy with it.
I got too flashy with it. Oh no! I end my turn.
Well, it takes.
Before I end my turn, I make the game even harder.
Oh no!
By doubling all our health.
This one comes down here to me.
Now I know why I have this card.
All health is doubleable. Play items are nothing.
Yeah, I have because my cards are focused on building. I need to double all the health so they just don't die.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I need the 2 cards a turn, because I am not getting the cards I need.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Right. Fool! You have given me an opportunity to win on this turn. Little did you know. 1, 2. After drawing these 2 cards.
1 card!
Oh, you're right. Dang it. Pick a number 1 or 2.
2.
All right. I'm just going to discard it. Or do you want me to put it back in shuffle, or do you want me to put it in discard?
No, you can shuffle. It's fine.
Okay. Entirely up to you. I don't want to make it seem like I'm...
No. I know it's a mistake. I'm making mistakes left and right.
Let's see. Drawing my singular card. And not untapping anything, even though I have nothing to untap. I move on to my next stage of... what was it? It was in any order doing things. I'm going to attach my concrete to the highway interchange project. And then I'm going to attach Matt and Editor Bird to the interchange project. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still have 6 things here, so we're peachy. Then I'm going to do a thing. I'm just gonna do it.
Go for it.
Boop. All right.
Boop. Do the double triple roll.
Woo! There it is, baby. All right.
You did it.
So we they're tapped. You have two turns to try to catch up. 2 turns to try to catch up. You can do it. I have faith. Yes. Even though it literally not. What do we do? Is it just the game? Because it takes 2 turns to. Does it take 2 turns to build, or is it like instantly built, and it just takes 2 turns for them to untap?
I think it's instantly built, so you win.
It should be placed on top of the objective and miss 2 turns. So I think it's.
Yeah, I think you won. Congrats.
They may not be attacked while building. Yeah. So once you get it locked in.
I think you won. When successful, the ejected card and all attached materials are discarded. Your engineers are tapped for 2 turns.
Yeah.
So, to celebrate, you must do what people tell you to do.
Oh no, am I gonna have to flip the table? 2 turns to build. Yeah, so epicness. We were thinking about that. It takes 2 turns to build, right?
No way! It takes 2 turns to build? Oh, shoot. At least someone knows the
There's
rules.
only one
Let's
card
do
to
this.
stop the building. Oh, you sing mode. Oh, there's only I have a cold, you jerk. There's only one card to stop the building. What would that be? Is it an architect? It's got to be. Let me see. I will say this cold is killing it. It is. Architects are down over here.
At least it's giving you the baritone.
Olives, no.
RCC's the engineer. The blueprint engineers. Discard one.
PC meltdown. None of us have it. We've played through our decks like 3 times.
Discard all
But
materials
that is the card.
Oh wow. We have been playing this incorrectly for a while.
Well, I think we've played it right. But we are not that bright.
I can agree. Beaver engineer then. I will continue my turn.
There is no way for you to win. We can call it in. What do you say?
Hey, I think we could always have a chance. You never know.
Okay.
I'm putting all my little beavers in here to build the Stonewall Ridge. Thank you, sir.
I got you. All right, we're done with that. It was supposed to be like 60 seconds or whatever, so we're good. I'm clicking the button.
Oh my gosh. This dog.
Mark is complete. Dunskies. That's a good call out, Epic.
Sir.
That's a good call out.
Thank you very much.
So, all right. So this is so dawn of the second to final turn, right? So like end of last turn that does the thing. So this turn we go through and I draw 1 card into my hand. Okay, that's fine. Draw 1 card, then move 1 to phase 2, which is placing things. Place all the things. Oh, drawing, placing, declaring, cleanup. Those are the 4 phases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna get rid of this one. No, that's at the end of the turn. I mean, because like Epic, correct me, or it's not Epic. It's Ipkness. Ipkness. IPCness. IPCness. Oh man. You have won at this point. Yeah. Like I've won. I have won in that there's nothing that Zeta can do to beat me. But
that is true. That is true.
Yeah, is
there there's no concede button, but all
no.
Right.
But if we were to play it out, so I would do this and we would do that. So like, because you cannot attack an engineer.
A building.
Yes. Is it
combat?
I can't no. Objective cards. And the engineer cards should be placed on top of the objective and miss 2 turns. If you're successful, the engineer card. Now, see, here's a little bit IPC, IPC. Uh, um, Technically, rules as written does not say the objective takes 2 turns to build. It only says that the engineers do that. But you are right in that the combination with the architect cards implies that the objective takes 2 turns to build. But if we look at this, cancel an opposing objective that is currently being built. So that's like Epic is fine. Yeah. So like that's the hitch, and that this card informs that rule a little bit better. So yes,
Correct.
It takes 2 turns to build an objective.
Yeah.
So he did play that a little bit wrong. It did not come into effect because we're playing the default deck, but that is a good call out.
I am fine to say you won.
Yeah.
I'll draw and then can't do anything.
Yeah. Good game. I virtually shake your hand.
Virtually shake right here.
Oh look, that's totally Zeta's hand.
That's
Wow,
exactly
good
how it
game.
works.
That's he just. It's weird that his skin color is exactly the same skin color as mine. It's just wild.
Well, you know, you watch enough Avatar, you start turning blue.
You broke me. You broke me a little bit on that one.
I did. I was waiting until you processed it.
It's like, all right. Hey, don't forget, Epic. The Creo store is open if you wanted to buy more booster packs and starter decks. I may have picked up an extra starter deck or 2 because I want to be able to give them to people so that I can destroy them in pitched combat. Also, a whole mountain of extra. Oh, I still have an extra starter deck here too, so I'll have several. But let me. Is there just like a reset menu thing here?
I just shuffled my deck.
Yeah, but is there just like a reset all of these options?
You start the game again, I think.
Menu, server, browser, configuration, options, info, server, info.
I think this would be a decent draft game with multiple players. With one-on-one, you can get really bad luck like I did. And for 7 turns, not draw any objectives or engineers.
If I were to have some house rules, let's rotate the deck here. Let's rotate because we haven't looked at any of these cards, right? Knowing what we know, we played a little bit. Let's run down the cards real quick. We have the suspension jewel bridge. I don't think we really need to look over the any of these objectives. They're all going to be the same. Build thing, 3 resources, figure it out. They all have varying amounts of health. I wish the things with more health took more build. Just kind of across the board. Well, like here's a 90 for 3, and here's a 70 for 3.
Which one are you looking at?
Up here at the front. Like here's a 90. That one versus that one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But like, and here's 100 for 2. 100 for 2 build. So like, it's not. I would just like an even Steven scaling.
Yeah.
Also,
you would think the rarer things will be stronger, like more health. Like this one only has 50, but 2 build. But over here is 100 with 2 build, and it's common. It's very interesting. I don't know.
Yeah. but like this one here, I like this Mega Dam because it's only 2 build and 50 health. So realistically, you can play that and then start building at the same turn, real easy.
But
with one engineer.
Same here. There's a 2 build Stonewall, so like you really want the low build, but that has higher health too. Like you want this.
Stonewall is MVP. That's what I'm seeing. Like if you want an objective in your deck, put a Stonewall in there. Like Stonewall all the way.
What I think is because what's the most common type of engineer? Wood, concrete, steel?
Steel, concrete. Well, but don't forget, you can just stack your deck with whatever you want. Highway interchange is the best. 80 for 3.
I think that's pretty good. Like maybe you can only like focus on 2 materials. I focus on wood and steel, right? So then you get
boost tax exists.
This highway.
Yeah, and you just like you get boost tax exists. Which just like nukes the whole like thing, which is over here in the item. But like, you can do 1 item plus an engineer. That combination of can you get a card advantage with 1 item and 1 engineer? What does that let you build? If you have 3 resources. If you have 3 resource types to build a bridge, it's a bad card. So, for instance,
I think so too. Like you want to consolidate.
Is there like a 1/1/1 super uber mega uber dam? Bad card because it's a high it has a lot of health. The only situation that card would be good, it's possible to build all 3 objectives in 1 turn. Yeah, and so. Really, it just comes down to on first turn. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, none of these are difficult, but if you're talking like theoretical here, I hear what you're saying. Highway interchange gives you the best possibility of like you have to have boost tax to bring it down to nothing. But I like Stone Bridge. I think Stonewall Bridge is way more powerful because it is 1 less build, so way more engineers can do it. And you can get it with either concrete affinity to eliminate that with 2 wood or that. So like man, that's complicated. Card theory is hard. But pretty much we pretty much agree. All the objectives are pretty much the same weight, except for this one. This one I think is just too much. Beevils. I mean,
this is hilarious. This is the first form of the Beevils. And then this is the second form of the Beevils.
Yeah. So a lot of these have multiple rarities, and then there's another one right here. I actually got that in the promo pack. Apparently my promo pack was weird in that it's faded. I have the faded blueprint ones, I think.
And that's not weird. It's right here. That looks like legendary.
Right? No. Those are blueprint cards, but there's faded blueprint cards where you can't see like anything on the holo. I don't have anything to compare it against, so I'm not quite sure. It might just be my crappy camera. But the blueprint is really supposed to be like bold and obvious or something.
Not very light.
Yeah, and one of the people in the server said it was that, and I'm believing them, but I don't have a good comparison to really be like, yes, check. But like this Beevil is going to be the same as this Beevil. This is going to be the same as this Beevil, right? It's just there for looks. I need to turn my fan on. It's toasty in here. But like Matt and Patty, 90. See, I think this is I don't know. 5. 0. So I don't think the 0/0 card is technically playable. Rarer cards have better stats. Yeah. I don't think this one is technically playable because it's like collector's edition only, something like.
I think it's very playable. The
No,
only
it's a supremely great card, right?
yeah.
But I'm saying, like, if like I think it's like not actually a real card. I think it's just kind of like a fun wink wink card. Like, it's just supposed to, like, this is a god card. Ah. Like, if you I don't think you can get that card in a booster pack anywhere. Like, I think it's
So pay to win.
yeah.
You had to.
If you wanted to be good at the game, you should have got in early, losers. Yeah, like
You got it early.
the only way I think to get that card is like this in that box.
Oh wow.
Um,
I do think is extremely strong, but at the same time, it has one weakness. It has gold as its build deficiency, right?
Oh.
Everything else has an actual
so it doesn't have a
material
build.
that they reduce cost.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But-
So even
but-
though it has really good health, attack, and extremely good build, it doesn't reduce the cost of anything.
I think a part of this game is that you are incentivized to hold everything in your hand until you like just do bursts. You're
That's what it looks
incentivized to play burst mode with it, where it's just like just try to keep everything as close to your vest as humanly possible, and all at once you just take a chance at building an objective.
Do you want to try a quick game and like, make it real fast and see how that plays out?
Let me think about this for a second. So is there a scenario in which I would want to get as many cards out on the table and just have them out there? Because like I'm looking at these architects, right? If the goal is to hold all the cards in your hand, then the incident is a god tier, S tier must have card. Ideally multiple copies. I don't know how many copies you are allowed to have of a single card in your deck at a time. I assume one.
I think you can only have one of everything.
I don't know if I saw that. I didn't see anything about building a deck.
I'm wrong. There is nothing about building a deck that restricts it.
Yeah. Civil Draft's about engineering the perfect deck to defeat your opponents, so feel free to experiment. But remember, to win, you must build 3, so there's no hard requirement that you can only have 1.
Nope.
I feel like the insinuation is that you should only have 1, but again, rules as written versus rules as intended, right? Like, that's been a common issue with, like, tabletop players, where it's like, peasant railguns. Rules as written, a peasant railgun exists. Sort of.
Actually,
because
you know what's funny?
What?
They don't say the minimum amount of cards in your deck needs to be 25. It's just suggested as 25. So if you really want to optimize this, have like the most little amount of materials needed to build your thing, and focus on the item cards that I think you said Epic was talking about. That ignores the construction costs.
Yeah. If you were to do this, what you would want to do is a mono. Is there a way to get just like a mono? So here's highway interchange, which is 3, right? Here's 3, and here's a Golden State Bridge for that. Is there a 3 wood? Is there a 3 wood anywhere? No, there's not a 3 wood. No. There's a 3 steel and a 3 concrete. There's not a 3 wood. So if you want to abuse the rules and be that person, I think the most optimal deck is I don't know how to turn this off. I have a ruler stuck on my icon now. And
top left.
I think the most optimal what is it? Is there like a duplicate? Copy. Paste. Oh no, it's just clone. Right click, clone. Here. So I think what you do is you clone this 3 times. There's your 3 objectives that you're building. Okay?
Yeah.
Then what you do is you come over here for your boost text. And you clone one of these, probably 2 of these.
You only need 3 of them. No materials. And then 3 engineers or like 4 engineers because you can only have 4 engineers on the field and 1 location, which is
And
like double
then
health or
what is
double
that? Is
drop.
that a 3 build? So you just want a single 3 build engineer.
Yeah.
A single
The
3
beaver.
build,
There's a beaver.
preferably with
Right.
a 3 build engineer with a lot of health that is preferably a concrete affinity for no reason.
No, right here. The real clay engineer.
That's
63 build.
that's a steel type.
Well, it's okay. You don't need it for the.
Doors.
I think that was the best one. Besides this one. But that's wood. But I think these are good. You only need these 3 engineers, right? These 3.
Right here, editor bird.
These 3.
Editor bird. Right here. We're gonna clone this. Clone that right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I would put in clone. I would put in 2 concretes just to make sure you got them.
Okay.
This would be the perfect hand. I think this
You have to have a minimum of 3 engineers and 3 objectives, I think.
They don't.
Is what they said. Let me see.
The only
You
requirement
must
is that you have
3
3
objectives.
objectives and enough engineers with which to build them.
Oh yeah.
And
well, the thing is, if you only have 1 engineer, remember we learned that it's gonna take 2 turns before this untaps.
Yep. But then you have 6 turns. The first turn, you literally play this and start building your first one. You win guaranteed in 6 turns if they do not have a way to stop you.
But that's the thing. If I build this deck and I have 3 engineers, I can finish it in 5 turns instead of 6 or maybe 4.
5 turns. But that's interesting.
Right? Because the first turn, if like optimal turn, I have this in my hand twice. Right? And then I wait 3 turns.
And then you play those. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Right? And then that's the first 2 turns already. And the next turn.
So you're saying just get rid of these entirely.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're saying just go ahead and get 2 more editor birds in here. Boop. Boop.
Yep.
And then clone.
And wait, one more boost tax.
More boost tax. No, I think you stay with 2. Stay with 2. Stay with 2 because like let's put all these into a deck real quick.
Oh, I'm gonna make a deck too. Give me 1 second.
Well, I'm not actually like playing a deck right now. I'm literally just like, oh wait, you're right. I just take this, I go F, and then I grab them and I go like that,
and then let it go. There you go.
All right. So
wait, don't do anything. I'm gonna clone this. How do I clone this?
Right click on it and hit clone at the 3rd from the bottom.
I do not have the power to do that. Can you clone that whole deck?
There you go.
All right, and then clone 1 more boost tax. I'm gonna fight this deck versus your deck. So
no. I'm not actually playing. I'm just gonna do some like quick draws. And we can't really. We cannot. We would have to play this like we would have to do this like a bunch of times. I'm not saying you wouldn't ever win. I'm saying you would have to do it a bunch of times to prove out statistically which is better.
Hey, the fun part is that we're not going to prove it statistically. We're going to prove it by
there's your boost tax right there.
We're going to prove it by 1 battle.
Can I how do I delete these cards?
You can't.
Can I just like highlight all of these and then
I usually just do this. So you shuffle that and then put that there. F. Put that there. Yep, and then just shuffle them. There you go. And just put it away.
All right, I'm just gonna set this right here. But here, so here's the theory. Here is the theory that
I'm telling you, my deck will beat yours.
I have 8 cards. I'm thinking at most I will draw. The ideal first hand is 2-2-2. Right?
Yeah, 2-2-2.
And so if I got 3 boosh, I have an extra boosh I don't need because I will just redraw it next turn anyways. So that is my theory here, is that by having that extra boosh, it doesn't really matter. I'm just lowering my chances of getting the perfect split on the opening hand by increasing the options that it can be drawn into.
I got this, dude. Come on. I think whoever goes first is going to win.
5, 6. Oh, why did this one rotate a little bit? Hey, how do I... Why did this, like... Is it T? What's rotate card? That's not your deck. Rotation degrees. Do you know how to rotate a card? Because this one's like askew slightly. Yeah, how'd you do that?
I just picked it up.
Oh, okay. So those are all in my hand. All right, I think I would just win this turn.
That's what I'm saying. Just roll your coin and call it out.
All right, so did you want to go first? Did you want me to? Oh, yeah.
No, roll. Because I think whoever goes first is going to win.
All right. Heads. Tails. All right.
All right.
So you get to choose.
I will go first. I will win this.
Arr.
Oh, yeah. Watch this. Engineer bird. 2 highway. Boost tax. Bird on the boosh.
Wait, how did you... Oh, because you drew one, right?
Bird on the bird. And now we flip to see if it works.
You need to drag it yet.
I can't. It doesn't let me. Can you do it? Thank you. Yes. All right. Now 2 flips.
Nope.
Second.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 will be for 2 turns. All right, your turn.
All right, so then I draw
might need
1.
More boost tax.
All right, so I go boom, 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 bird, bird, bird. And then I play 1 boosh.
See, only 1 boosh.
Yep.
I'm telling you, the
and
3
then,
boosh.
So I attach that, I use it, and then I roll this once.
Well, you have to click this first.
Click.
So yeah.
It doesn't feel very random, but like I clicked it twice.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, and that's my turn.
All right, I draw a card. Oh, guess what I have in my hand? A boost tax. Let's try it again. Can you attach them?
No, because like the item. Oh, that one. Yeah, just leave it on there next time.
All right. Twice. Yeah. And this untaps once. It is your turn.
All right, I draw my 1 card. I know it's a boosh, so I'm just going to immediately go right here and look at that. It's a boosh. I'm going to use it on this guy here. That's
you
Patty.
put the guy back in the.
That's nothing. I'm not gonna take him back off. I'm just gonna like untap him.
Rotate him back.
Yeah.
All right, and then rotate this guy once. Yep. I'm gonna draw a card. Oh, guess what I have? The last highway.
Yep.
Wait, why? I thought I had.
But now you can't build anything.
Yeah, I don't have enough boosters. Untap. Your turn.
I draw a boosh. I play a boosh.
You're boosting.
And I move into my thing. I click the button. I go like this. What's that? Patty. I untap. I don't like that. Just did that like that. All right, your turn. And that's it. It's just gonna be it's just a coin flip a chance because you are now in the same loop state that I am in.
But you see how I was just slightly ahead.
You're slightly ahead.
Yeah. I at my first turn I had an extra boosh to go off.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you need the 3 boost.
And your odds are just slightly better than mine.
Just slightly. Just a small slight. And then everything else is just a 50-50 chance.
If only you guys had draw power. Yeah. Well, but then like
actually, no, he's right. If we put in the draw 2 a turn location, then wouldn't that expedite how fast we can win? And it then depends on who has the first turn.
You would be guaranteed to get it by turn 3. Right? Because if you have... I had 1 extra card in my hand. I think it would be better in my deck than your deck.
Yes, I think it'll be better in your deck because
it's probably equivalent at that point because you have, like what you said, you have the extra boosh, but I think it would be slightly
trying to.
But yeah.
Oh man, it'd be interesting just to optimize the fastest way you can win.
But this is abusing the rules as written as much as humanly possible in order to create a game state that is just kind of cursed. We're not attacking each other. Like if we had attacked each other even once, things with like an engineer card, like if the other human has a reasonable deck, I don't think it's possible for you to win.
I think you know what this is called. This is called CCD. Right?
99 draw 2 cards, 3 boosh tags, 3 bridge cards, 3 energy. I like the idea. I like this idea right here.
I like this idea.
It wouldn't work, but I love the idea because then you're just going to be drawing into your. You're just going to be drawing into your. What was it? It was. It's not Ingitopia. It's the shaft. You would just be constantly drawing shafts, shaft, because like after you get your first one, you are left with 99, 222, and the statistics of you drawing another shaft are like virtually 100% until you mill your entire deck. In which case you cycle back through and you do it again. And so like.
Hilarious. Now, you know what will work? If there is a engineer card that says every time you draw a card or you shuffle your deck, you do like you reduce your tapping.
Yeah,
right?
is it? And then oh wait, you mean high prioritize?
Yeah.
Not the land. There's an item right here. I don't know if you can see me doing this right here.
What?
Look at that item. That's what Epic was talking about. High prioritize, draw plus 2 cards. And so you're just you just draw your entire deck turn 1 because you just have high prioritize and then just yep, that's it. We broke the game, Epic.
Wait, no, whoa. See, there's no. If you remember, the rules for items is that you have to attach it to an engineer. And then you tap the engineer to perform it.
No, you don't tap the engineer to perform it. You just use the item attached to the engineer, and then the item gets discarded.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then you can infinitely do it then, right? You can play as many material item cards as you want.
These can make or break a deck. They can attach to engineers to make them stronger or more useful. Once used, it must be discarded. An engineer can hold up to 2 items at once. You cannot swap items between engineers, but you can discard an item during your turn and apply another item from your hand to the engineer.
So I always thought the engineer had to perform the item, right? And that's his own step.
I don't think so. I don't see anything in here about the engineer actually activating the item.
Huh. So then it's just used, but you always have to have an engineer for it to work. And because our card deck is so low, having enough high prioritize would draw your whole deck.
Oh, so no. I mean, again, we're abusing the rules here, okay? We are going hard into this is the type of people that you would get at a card tournament, right? That are arguing with the judge for 6 hours.
Yes, this is a card game, man. This is a competitive civil draft game.
If you look at the item cards rules, they say they can attach to engineers to make them stronger. Can being an optional word, not meaning required. So Epic again You are right
Yeah.
in that you
Yeah.
can just have 99 of those cards, play them straight from your hand to the table, instantly draw 2 more cards, mill your entire deck turn 1.
Yeah.
Then
No, it gives you the optimal hand because you need 9 cards to do this turn 1.
yes.
Right? You need 3 bushes, 3 of the 3 builders, and 3 of the highways.
And you're
And so
you're
as
always
long as-
you're always guaranteed to
You're-
draw your bushes every turn.
Yeah, you just need 99 of these to guarantee it. It's genius.
All
You know
right.
what it is? This is how civil engineer can actually,
Turn
live
1.
his life forever.
This is the Yu-Gi-Oh turn 1. I play
It's
Pot of
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Greed. Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed. I play Pot of Greed and draw 3 cards. Oh, is it actually Pot of Greed? I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh. Is it just actually Pot of Greed? It's actually just...
I agree. It's Johnson.
He didn't learn. Why didn't they listen?
I'm just thinking of that Yu-Gi-Oh meme now. It's like I draw a lot of green. I use a lot of green.
There's your Pot of Greed.
That's the ultimate deck, dude.
Oh my goodness. All right, so we've theory crafted the most cursed game ever. Also, it's 10 o'clock, so I can't be yelling anymore. And I'm going to take another lozenge. I've had like 3 of these today, which probably really bad for me. It doesn't say take more than at a time. It just says at a time. So repeat as
I
needed.
think you're fine.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yay, sugar. Cough drops.
So that's funny
That's
because if
fantastic.
everyone has that competitive deck, then it's really by chance whoever wins first.
Now, we had talked about house rules and variants. That strategy is completely nuked if you play with a different house rule, in which case you do phase order rather than turn order. And you roll for phase. If you look, a lot of these sorts of games, if I can bring up the thing, a lot of these sorts of games are you do a thing, I do a thing. You do a thing, I do a thing. You do a thing, I do a thing. And then we've completed all of our things we're allowed to do for this round. We reset the round and we do it again. If we do that for turn order, you can do a house variant that would fix a lot of these issues. Well, not a lot of these. The one issue that we created for ourselves. Right?
I don't think that's one issue. That's called competitive civil engineering.
Yeah. But you can fix that by having the starting game where you flip your coin at the start of every round. And then a round is the turn order, except you draw 1 card, I draw 1 card. You play phase 2, I play phase 2. You do attack build, I do attack build. You do upkeep, I do upkeep. And that means that, like, you have a bit more time to respond to strategies, and it staggers out the explosion potential of a deck. And I think that would be a good house rule, but it's not rules as written.
I think so. And then it depends on what type of a deck game you're playing, right? There's some card games that do what you said. I think like it's called like Flesh and Blood, where per person takes a turn, and then the interaction is where it's all about. So whereas like, oh, I have a card in a hand that can defend or interact when it's your turn, and that's what it's all about. It's all that back and forth tactical.
Yeah.
Versus this, where you can take 1 turn and win almost.
Pot of greed.
Your chances
Pot of
are
greed. Pot of greed. Pot of
Pot of
greed.
greed.
That
is only left to
double.
chance.
I
right?
love that. There's double build stat, which is nice. Double health stat. So there seems to be the intended build here is that maybe you have a singular beefy engineer Like if you're playing this as a regular human trying to have fun with their friends, and you're not trying to high vis on Dynamite Beaver. Yeah, and trying not to be competitive. Is this Dynamite Beaver? Or this high vis on Dynamite Beaver, 200 damage. Yeah, there is an attack deck. High vis doubles the attack stat, or doubles the health stat, and then there's Dynamite Beaver, which is 100 health. So, and then there's Nifty with a double attack stat. So, 200 health, 200 attack, swing in for it. Good luck.
Who has 200 attack?
If you give a Dynamite Beaver, which is this third row, first column, right here, you give that the second and third items from the item deck, it becomes God. Dynamite Beaver becomes God.
But wait, doesn't it go away, or
it does after? No, it goes away after you use it. So it would double it for that activation, and then it goes away. But still, that's kind of hilariously overpowered. But it implies that the game designers were anticipating a thing where you want to have a lot of engineer v engineer action, right? You want to have a lot of conflict with your engineers, and you're like, I want to attack this engineer, I want this engineer, which requires your engineers to be staying out in the field, and you're trying to blow each other up. The next layer of that is that there's a lot of player v player action with items where you're drawing more cards, you're trying to get more architects, you're trying to take the architects and blow up the other person and just kind of like screw with their tempo. I believe to compare it to Magic, architects are a blue deck and everyone hates you. Right? Architects are the blue deck and everyone hates you. That's just I exile these cards. No, you're not. Boo. Pap, pap. That's you if you play blue decks in Magic. You
know what would be funny, right? Like, the counter to this bird deck is basically infinite draws, right? You have 99 of this high prioritize, and then the rest of your cards are PC meltdowns.
The incidence doesn't do anything, but the PC meltdowns counters, and that's what I'm saying. Like if the other person, like one PC meltdown, if you just have 99 PC meltdowns, your goal is just to stall the other person out for you to build your stuff.
Because if you have like 90, like an infinite amount of so many of the cards of the draw 2, you'll draw your whole deck. Mm-hmm. And so if you have in your whole deck 99 PC
one
meltdowns,
tile city,
and then just enough to build this.
One tile city location. Whilst this card is in play, exactly 2 cards must be played per turn. If you have less than 2 cards in your hand, then draw a card and miss a turn. Interesting. One tile city prevents that sort of shenanigan. I like that.
It does. But it feels like you have to build a whole deck to counter.
Yeah, but that again, that goes towards a tempo. That is to counter that deck. Yeah, counter that deck and again. Well, tempo counters burst. Like that's just like there's do as much as you can in turn 1. There's stalling out to go as long as you can. Then there's help me out here, Zeta.
That's
there's like 3 or 4 archetypes when building decks like that. Combo. Yeah, you need like 3 or 4 turns to get an engine going, and then you just like explode in like 5 turns.
There is mid-range. There is
which is consistently high, but not the highest for like every turn until you just win, right? Like you're trying to mitigate luck on a per turn basis.
Yes. And then there's tempo, like you said. There's also burst, which a lot of people could say it's aggro, or like basically you want to have it all in one giant turn, or storm. It depends on what card game you're playing, but there's always a term for like the burst player as well.
And a variant is Weenie's deck, right? Where you just have like a bunch of like one drops, or you're just like beep, 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 and you're trying to like cheat out a bunch of little guys.
Yeah, that's like aggro. Yeah, like burst.
Yeah.
Well, it's different. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's a lot of different terms you can use.
It's like a little dangling subtype. It's like here's like burst turn one. You like turn one decks. If you make it to turn two against a turn one deck, you've already won. So there's layers here. That's interesting.
I like this one because it's dumb. It doesn't do anything.
What?
All cards must be held upside down. That's it.
All cards in hand must be held upside down whilst this card is in play. Does that mean they come into play tapped?
No, it just means you just have to read it upside down, right?
Does it?
Yeah. It
I
just
mean,
says
but
all cards in your hand. In your hand, not when you're playing. In your hand, you're just flipping it upside down to read.
Yeah.
That's it.
But it feels like the insinuation is that like everything is tapped in your hand, and when you play it, it is tapped, and you have to untap it.
I don't think so.
But
if it
choose
is,
one engineer to banish to Super Happy Fun Land. Banished engineers must be tapped and cannot be used whilst this card is in play.
I like that.
That's a funny one. So there's a lot of cards here that do counter that burst deck one way or another. But if you have a big beefy deck, you have to ensure that you are getting a turn one thing up front. Like I'm just imagining in a tournament format, you would have just enough to counter statistically a turn one player, right?
You have to because I think.
But a turn one player that goes first. So if a turn one player is basically saying, I need to win 4 coin flips in a row.
Yep.
Which is statistically impossible.
Yep.
like realistically it's possible, right? But
no, it is. But like you have a very low chance, right, of turn one winning. And so if the opponent player has this one tile city card, then they are optimally to lose because they can only play 2 cards. And if the 2 cards you draw are draw two, and then the next cards you have is draw two, because you have like what 7 draw 2s or something. So you have a good chance of just drawing your whole deck. Then you have a low chance of refreshing your boost tax so that you can flip 50% again, right? So basically you lose, right? You have a high chance of losing. Problem is your opponent deck has to, on turn 1, draw the 1 tile city, which is like you're hampering your deck if you do that.
So you can just run the shaft, which is the thing that lets you draw 2 cards. I can remember which button that is. Everyone draws 1 card at the start of their... So it's like, it's one of the... Man, that's interesting. Everyone draws was... like, this card game is so knife's edgy, like, what kind of person do you think you're playing? If you're playing this competitively... The question is, what kind of person do you think the other person is? And I think the answer is you just have to give yourself something to always play tempo, because you have to stall at least for 3 turns guaranteed. Because if the other person gets lucky and wins 4 coin flips, like turn 1, right? Bing! They win the coin. They go turn 1, get 3 more heads. They're out on the table. You now have 2 turns to get yourself right with God, right? 2 turns. So turn 1, no architects in hand. let's say you're just kind of building off your engine. Turn 2, they're over there going, turn 3, 2 turns to draw PC meltdown. Yeah, 2 turns to draw PC meltdown, which means that means that this might be the single most important card in the entire game.
Which one?
PC meltdown.
But you have to have enough of those cards in it. It really depends on if, like you said, statistically, someone needs to play this game enough with these competitive decks.
Woke me up to let him outside. Nice hat. Hey, it's the man himself. RC. Thank you. Yes, I mean, if you're gonna be playing a game for engineers, you gotta wear the proper uniform. Like I said, I didn't have the vest, I didn't have the white shirt. I got the beard though. If I had just lined that stuff up correctly, I mean, I would have been full cosplay. No, we're just absolutely gushing and theory crafting over this game, and like how can we be those jerks that show up at the tournament and just like, these guys are problems. How do we ban these people from our future events? It's beautiful. This is such a fun game. It's tight. I'm thinking of house rules. Zeta, I think 2 house rules. I would have. Mulligan. Tell me if you'd agree.
Mulligan.
Mulligan. So if you don't have at least 1 engineer turn 1, you just get discard everything. I don't know if you should go down to 5 cards or stay at 6 as condition of the mulligan, like they do in Magic. But I'm thinking you stay at 6. Because we're trying to keep it fun. No one likes losing a card because they got unlucky on the draw, right? But second house rule I would consider is with coin flips. If your objective fails to build the first turn, I need to go back to bed, but looking forward to watching this. Will the VOD be up or YouTube VOD? Yeah, absolutely. I dump these over to YouTube, and then I'll mark it as unlisted and throw it up in chat. But yeah, no, you go back to bed. Oh yeah, because you're over there. You're across the pond. It's like 3 a.m. for you. You go to sleep. Shoo shoo. Shoo shoo. But thank you so much for stopping by though. That's awesome. Man. Will do. Absolutely. But yeah, see, I'm glowing right now. Always meet your heroes. Always meet your heroes. I don't care what they say in Community. You ignore that Donald Glover character. You go look right LeVar Burton right in the eyes, and you just look, yes. Great episode. What was I saying? Oh yeah, coin flips. Lessons learned would be like that. Would be what I would call that rule. Would be, oh, if you fail your objective the first time you attempted it, every time after that you have advantage.
That'll help.
Yeah, and I think that would help speed up the game just slightly. Because it's like, oh no, you fail. You know, what's Thomas Edison as quoted as saying, like, I didn't learn one way to build a light bulb. I learned 99 ways not to build one, or something like that.
Well, it'd be nice to maybe add a rule that says, like, you could tap more engineers than necessary to get advantage on the coin flip or something, right? So maybe you have to use some kind of resource so that you could coin flip a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just one step easy, I got advantage forever. It's more of, you do have to use something, but it's reusable.
Have double the build stat. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Every time that you like get to the build stat, like if it's a build of 4, right?
Yeah.
if you get build of 8, you get to flip 2 coins. If you get to build of
like that.
12, you get to flip 3 coins.
I actually really like that, and then that makes it a lot more viable. About oh yeah, I like that. I like
And you're
that.
just stacking up engineers on it. And it makes the smaller, weaker. I think it makes the smaller, weaker structures a little bit more viable too. Because then I can stack up a 1-drop on the like. Isn't there one of these? It's just like a 2. Yeah. So like Gold Dam is a 2 build. I can get a 4 build pretty easy with like 1 engineer and 1 item to give me advantage on the roll to like push it into it. And so by using 1 more card, I get advantage. And like this game feels like it's designed around the idea that you should finish it within 5 turns. Kind of regardless of what strategy you're going for, try to knock it out in 5, maybe 7 turns. If it goes longer than 7 turns, you have really unlucky people. It's us. We're unlucky people.
Drawing 7 material and idle cards with no engineers. I don't think we're unlucky.
That's so unlucky. Oh my goodness. But double the build set. That would be like that. I like that. That's a good one. What would be another good one? I already said the thing about turns versus phases. But if you're RCE watching this later, another funhouse rule could be you take the phases and then you take the turns and you flip them into phases. So instead of me doing turn order 1, 2, 3, 4, I do action 1, other person does action 1. I do action 2, other person does action 2, and you work down through that like that 4-person. No, not that card. That card. You do in that turn order. You go down through, way up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe flipping the coin after the full round goes too, just to like change that up a little bit. That could be fun. I feel like that would give a little bit more time for counterattacks. Maybe less. Who knows? What are some other things? Attack, health. Man, this is just like, this feels like one of those card games that's really good to like, if you like playing games, it fits, because it's just like, I already showed that earlier. It is just right here in this, if I can open the box. It is just right there in the little box. Like, that's all you need, right? You have a coin, but you don't actually need a coin to play this game. There's a manual thing called odds or evens that where did I learn that from? Was it an old Scooby-Doo cartoon or something like that? Whoa! Don't roll over the rules. Basically, all you do is each person holds up a 1 or a 2, and that's the equivalent of a coin flip, statistically. Because either you hold up a 1 or you hold up a 2. You have a 50-50 chance for evens, 50-50 chance for odds, and whoever is rolling calls odds or evens. And so there's a little bit of head game in there, too, because now it's like, do I hold up a 1 or do I hold up a 2? So that's a lesson for you. If you ever need to flip a coin out in public, you can do odds or evens. Same thing.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think card games are always fun because to people who enjoy card games, is always learning how to break it, because I feel like learning how to break it means you know the rules enough that you know how to play it, right? And it's part of the fun to know how to optimize and how to have fun, right? And how to figure out different ways that you can use cards together that maybe the original designers never thought of, or they thought of and they were hoping for someone to find it. So I think we definitely need more plays to figure out more different play styles and stuff. But it was pretty fun. And it was great to have, I guess, Epic help us about some of the rules and some of the designs that we could do to build the most competitive deck.
Well, but you said more strategy. I feel like there's a lot of design language in here, just from like the sitting down at the cards and spelling them out. there's a lot in here that if you are familiar with games, it and you like detecting patterns, it's like, hey, it's right here. So I've already given you all the tools you need to know. Like without playing, I know that there is an aggressive engineer deck, a turtle engineer deck. I know that there is an item deck where you're just supposed to play a bunch of items. I know that there is a like location synergy deck where instead of the locations are designed to like you are staying on top of the location in order to give yourself the best odds. I can tell that's another one.
Yeah, it took me a while, but until I figure out my beaver deck was not focused on attack, is really that I need this island out so that it protects all my beavers from dying, and then I focus on building, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'll do much better when I actually be able to draw objectives and engineers, but also knowing how this deck is supposed to work.
Yeah. I think mine is the Matt Patty deck. I feel like was just a good all around. It did a little bit of everything.
All-rounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a good all-arounder.
Had a little bit
It
of
has
attack, a little bit of
attack.
defense, a little bit of
Yeah.
trying to think what else is.
You said you bought multiple starter decks. Are there other starter decks? You said there was a Patty one, right?
No.
as well?
There, so each box comes with 2 starter decks in it, and the starter decks are these 2 that we just played with. So like I bought 2 of the starter boxes are these giant things, and so they're about twice the size of a booster box because they have the starter deck in them, and then 2 packs. And the packs are so that you can have fun a little bit, get a little bit of that pack opening itch.
Well, I think it's they used to do this with on Magic the Gathering and stuff, is where you buy a starter deck and they include a booster pack. And the whole point of that is that you play with the starter deck and you open the booster pack and you can immediately upgrade your starter deck. So I think you could do that with the double booster as well. That's pretty fun. You play with the starter deck, learn how to play, open the 2 boosters each, like you're both random, right? Upgrade the deck, and then see if you can play again.
Yep.
If you get lucky, oh well, that's part of the fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I think too. It would be we didn't play this with 4 people, but clearly the rules were written with more people in mind.
Yeah,
and so that would be
interested at it. I do wish they have rules about if you played with multiple people to clarify. It'd be nice though. I always enjoy playing, like you said, EDH or Commander, where you play with 4. So it will be chaotic, but it will be fun.
Yeah, I agree.
It'll
on
also prevent that broken build we have of a deck where you say if you play with multiple people, you can only have 1 of each card.
Yeah. One of it.
Commander rules.
I would allow 2 of each card at most. If I were to have a house rule. So that lets you double down on some things. I mean, obviously aside from materials, but I think that lets you double down on some things and still have a somewhat of ability to do combos. But not just be like 99 tacos, 99 fries, 99 hamburgers, 99 tacos.
Playing with my wallet, I was able to get 99
Singleton's suggested deck layout.
Like he's talking about Commander Singleton.
Oh, what is that like a variant that I?
Yeah, that you literally when Singleton is just saying in Commander you can only have 1 of every card. So when you said doubles, that is a there's that word for it, but Doubleton maybe. The suggested deck format to play with.
Okay.
I do like that house rule though to keep things a little bit in line of the Zyphos philosophy of like, hey, we didn't want you to break the game yet. Draw infinite draw with pot of greed. I mean, sorry. High priority.
How would this be for poppers? Like a popper deck, which is uncommons, and you're allowed like what 1 uncommon or something like that?
No, it's the same rules. So the rule in Magic is like you can have 4 of a card, Popper is the same. It's just
I've made
you
one.
can only do common and uncommon.
uh,
But there is Popper Commander as well,
yeah.
which
Wait.
is
But Popper is common and uncommon,
yeah.
but just like so long as you don't go over more than 4 of the single card name, you're good.
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
thing as regular Magic.
So that would be all items except for the prototype. That would be locations. These locations here. It's not Ingitopia, not Shaft, not Basement. None of the blueprints, which are just fancy cards. We are talking just these guys here, which that feels doable. Let's see here. Architects. 3 architects. The Incident, PC Meltdown, and Exposed Rebar, which is still solid. I think a Popper deck is very viable.
I think so. We literally had a Popper deck doing 99 high prioritize, the common editor bird, and what was the last piece? Was it where is it? Boosh tax, which is also common.
Yeah, and then here's
So I think
the location.
Popper is very powerful in this format.
Yeah, well, because so like a lot of this stuff isn't designed. Yeah, if I understand, the design philosophy wasn't necessarily the lot cards behind rarity. It was like rarity should be indicative of like card beauty more or less. And so like
some of them are slightly more powerful, but I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the common you could build a good deck, which is nice philosophy.
Like hey, this is a common card. You're gonna get a lot of log pumpers. You're gonna get a lot of these, but like you have to have commons to have rares. You have to have something that's like we're just gonna sacrifice this to the wheel of chance and have fun with that. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's great. But I still have I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular boxes to open. I have stuff that I need to set up my table for. Probably tomorrow I'll start cracking those open.
I think it would be real enjoyable if you could do a draft rules on this and build your own deck and stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna
boxes for it.
Yeah, the plan is to try, like right now the current hotness in the server is to do a master set, which is one of every published card.
Oh,
right? So there's what was it? There's 102 uniquely named cards, but if you add up all of the variants for each uniquely named cards, there's something in that neighborhood of 130, I think. But obviously, like somebody did yeah, I think to do that you need like 30 boosters or something like that to guarantee you get a master set. But 150-ish. Thank you, Epic. And so I have a feeling that like after the sale that went on today and is still going, and if you want the boxes, buy them now. I feel like after that there will be a lot more trading as people are like, oh no, everything's gone. I also think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to like take the commons and turn them into crafts, because like look at Puppy Patty and tell me that you can't see that shadow box already. I see at least 4 layers here of nice distinct. I see the background, I see the body, I see the tail and the head, and then I see the helmet, and then on top of that I see the ball, right? Like that's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers, right? So that's 5 or 6 cards minimum that you would need to build that shadow box correctly. So I see a lot of that going the way of for commons.
Oh, it'd be nice. It'd be nice. Any final thoughts? Or
man. 10 out of 10. No notes except for all the notes.
Those are the best type of notes.
Yeah, no notes except for all the notes we just gave you over the past like hour. Perfect.
Yes.
I'm trying to think, but no, I think the game rules. Oh, we found the one typo, possibly. Where was it?
You thought there needed to be a dash.
Oh, yes. Does in play have to have a dash? Does in play have a hyphen? Let's see if we found it. All right. The card is in play. In play generally does not have a hyphen when used after a noun, e.g., the card is in play. However, it is often hyphenated as in hyphen play when used as a compound modifier directly before a noun, e.g., the in play card. Now, I don't know. Now, that's Google AI, so, whatever. But this says engineers can attack the in-play objective. So that is in play directly before a noun, which would make it a compound modifier, which would then be usually hyphenated according to that, if we're being an architect about the situation. And I'm saying that because here in the US, we have a different slang for that. And I feel like that might have a slightly different appreciation in Europe than it does here. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I need to be quiet. It's after hours.
All right, dude.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. That was good.
But man. But I found the typo. I found the typo. All I had to be was a grammar strickler, and I had to go all the way back to the elementary school reading the diagram and the sentences in order to find it. Man. But yeah, no, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I'm going to be playing it more. I'm happy to open up all these packs. And see what happens.
Good luck.
I'm not going to actually open all the...
Oh no! I said good luck. Hopefully, you open some really good, blueprints and rares and stuff, and have fun, man.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. It's gonna be a slow burn. So, anyways, yes, it's 10:30. My voice is slowly dying on me because I'm stopping to take cough drops, so I don't eat so much sugar that I can't go to sleep. So, thank you everybody for showing up. Obviously, thank you RCE, Wowzers. Epic, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for being the fellow Chaos Gremlin with us. I don't know what to say about that. I just a finger tap. Just yes. I feel like that would be like we went full spiffing Brit for a second on that. Like, hello.
Hey, isn't that appropriate? Isn't that appropriate?
It is. Spiff here. Just another fun card. I want to see Spiffing Brit play this card game and then just like do what we just did and see if we like. Oh, I'd pitch in for that. I would give $10 for that sponsorship. Oh my goodness. Anyways, yes, let's get out of here. Shoo.